Go, Mike is. I swear, it's every day. It's like the one day that I don't check it is when it decides to actually do something funny, but every other day, if I actually go like, oh, did it do the funny? It never does. It never does. All right, Beelzebub. Let me double check and make sure that's actually correct. But yeah. This is what it looks like, right? After Fairy, it's Beelzebub, and then Uno, and then Uel, and then Seox. We're moving, man. We're not gonna. I mean, I think at this point we're just about halfway through the roster, I think. Bum bum. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna bubs. I'm gonna karma. I got my second character to master over the weekend. Nice. Yeah, it certainly is like it's a deluge, you know? The first one takes by far the longest amount of time. And the second one much quicker, and then it starts to like really, really take off from there, certainly. Learning the fundamentals to get the first one there is gonna be by far the longest, right? Give me 1 sec. Let me just put out the go live notifications real quick. I'm gonna anthem everywhere. Oh god, oh fuck. I'm black flizing. That doesn't really work as well, huh? What's his like strike super? Because Anthem's the command grab, right? Or is Anthem the strike super? I forget. Yeah, see what colors does this Beelzebub guy have? Should be near the bottom, right? Anthem's the grab? Yeah, I don't know what the super, like the other one's called. Okay. Interesting. It'd be so funny if the plans were changed last minute. What do you mean by this, Midnight? When you say that? What do you mean by this vaguely threatening statement? Dark Elf Beelzebub, so true. Hello, Ash, how's it going? This is very pale vampire type vibes. It fits a little bit. I can't believe I missed Fairy to Master. It was like one day, yeah. You just weren't around. Is Vicky in the queue? No, she's not. No, she is not. She's, right now, it's Beelzebub, and then Uno, and then Uel, and then Seox, as far as I'm aware. Okay, a little red hair. Ooh, I don't like this one. I feel like I've seen this one before. I feel like I've seen someone use this. Oh, you can select multiple. You can select all and just buy all? That's crazy. Can I unselect all like that too? Yes, nice. I'm good. I just opened commissions for the first time today. Yo! So true. Fairy woe.
Time for your actual human daughter instead.
Okay. Okay, Midnight. Sure, man. Fine. Yeah, make me a liar, why don't you? Brick, show me how to bubs? I have bad news. We cannot be bees. Thank you for the 50, Midnight. I guess we're not doing Beelzebub today. You know what? It's good. We got all the zoners out of the way, you know? We played Fairy. We'll do Vikala. Matera's broken, probably. It's fine. We'll be fine. Okay, sure. Yes. Okay. We'll do Vikala instead, I suppose, because Midnight just gave me 50 fucking dollars. Let me change the stream title. Let me change everything. Hold on. Can I have some of your drug money, please, Midnight? I don't know where he gets it all, but I appreciate whatever amount of it that he kicks towards me. I'll take it. All right. Okay. Well, give me a second. I gotta change stream titles. I gotta change the thumbnail on the YouTube side. I mean, Midnight has made me a liar. Do I have like a nice, cute little Vikala image I can just use for the thumbnail real quick? I think so. There's a bunch of just like random, like her little smile, I think, with the rats. Yeah. All right, there you go. It didn't take that long. The Discord notification lied to me, it seems. It wasn't. Not at the time. Not at the time. I'm gonna edit that shit. I go, I lied. It's Vikala to master now. Actual human rat daughter. Amazing. We get there. We get there. Okay, this is good news. First off, we can finally BBs. Second, everything's computer. Third, wait, I got lost in the brain rot. First, that's my actual human rat daughter. Second, we can BBs. Third, everything's computer. Fourth, she's very cute. I'm down to play this. I'm gonna splay Midnight's guts across the floor. Someone pay 100. I don't have that kind of money. I mean, technically, I guess Bubs is already in the queue, so Bubs moves down. What the heck? I got baited by the YouTube thumbnail. I can't believe it. I didn't do this on purpose, brother. This is what happens. This is what happens, okay? Bubs is in the queue. He's next, okay? He's next. So, like, basically what happens now, I have my little queue document with some of the TODs that we were sent when we were doing that. I still have to upload and edit that video. It just takes a little bit longer. But yeah, so now all that happens basically is Bubs moves down here and it's Vakala instead. Thank you for the 50, by the way, Midnight, but you're a devious man, certainly. A little bit of a derailment there. I lied, guys. Look, it's Vikala. Call her Ratatouille because it's time to cook. Yeah. See. It's my actual human daughter. I do love the little red hair Vikala a lot, actually. But let's see. I bet a lot of them are going to be very cute. I mean, yes, certainly. I like this. It's a little bit more vibrant. It's like the RGB Vikala, right? I like the red one a lot personally. Ooh, I like this too. But yeah, I think it's a color 5 angle for sure. Bub's looking kind of different today. Yeah. He's a lot cuter than he used to be. Does she have burn ears? Yes, she does. Okay, well, I mean, makes my job really easy. Are we having open brackets? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we'll play Bubs on Thursday instead. Thoughts? Can I ask you to use the evil rat ears? Why do you want to corrupt my daughter, man? Bub's looking kind of different today. I know. Yes. No ears of renunciation? What the hell are the... But the Vern ear... But Midnight, look! They're so cute! It's my actual human daughter, okay? You can disrupt my plans last minute. But I will put the cute little Vern ears on me. Either breaking out the bribery benefits you, but there really should have been a limit to do it on the day of. It's wild. Listen, man. The master runs only take like a day these days, so it's not that big of a deal. I thought the stream was Beelzebub to master, then I refreshed my feed, and now it's Vakala. Here's the thing. Times change fast. Times change fast. When you applied for this job, it said you have to be able to operate in a fast-paced environment, and sometimes that's exactly what happens, okay? Sometimes it's exactly how... Oh, shit. Sometimes that's exactly how that goes down. There's a limit to when he gets into training mode with the character. That's true. I have established this. That maybe I should have set that limit to be later, but that is on me. I did previously say, once we're labbing the character, it's too late to change anything. He just showed up as soon as I went live. What am I supposed to do? Fastest road to master in history, inbound? It's going to be really hard to beat Gran, man. I don't know. I don't... even Catalina, like, Gran is just so aggressive in his game plan, too. I do wonder if we're ever going to do one faster than Gran. Maybe. We'll have to see. The Vern ear headband looks horrendous, but it's cute. She looks so off without her rat ears. She does have her rat ears. They're right there. They're just smaller than usual. Gran was a ballistic missile to master? Yep. Maybe if he did Voss now instead of last year, he'd be the fastest? Maybe. But yeah, him being like the third character, right? It was him for a bit, and then we switched to Sora's. And then we went back to him. So it was pretty long. Yeah, Gran was like an hour and a half or something like that. It's going to be really hard to, like at that point, we're starting to hit the limit, right? I mean, we lost one game on Gran. Otherwise, and it was at the very beginning. Otherwise, we win streaked all of the way to master, right? So like the only way to get faster than Gran will be to increase the amount of perfects that we get. So I don't know. Speaking of Gran, I finally hit Masters the first time of the day, and your Gran to Master stream helped a lot. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. And congratulations. Thanks, man. Yeah. We simply need to win streak harder. I think it's perfect, right? I think the grand game that we lost was in our very first set. So if we ever want to do it faster, we basically already win streak the whole way. We just got to get more perfects. But I don't know if Vikala's gonna be the one to do it. Okay, I don't know if Vikala has that in her. Who should Vikala beat up? Vikala should beat up another Vikala because that's just how her mental state works, I think. What's Vicky's 250 restriction then? That's a great I mean, I guess no items, right? No item toss? It's gotta be no... I would assume... What do you guys think? I feel like no item toss, so no 5U and no 5U into the cannons either, I have to imagine. Right? So we can't 5U and we can't, like... Dormouse? That could work too. Well, I don't know. What is more important for Vikala? Is it no traps? Is it, like, no cannon? Because, like, I'm thinking no cannon, like, you can't fire these, you know? And you also can't do that. Rad jam, rad jam, rad jam. If you get any projectiles in the star, you surrender. I feel like no item toss. It's her gimmick. It's her 5U. It's built into a couple of her things, right? I feel like that's gotta be pretty important, surely. So we'll do that. I only found out yesterday Vikala has a 7-frame far M and Agami tweaking. Yeah, she got a pretty nice far M, man. Right? This does oftentimes catch me off guard a little bit. It's a pretty nice range and it's 7 frames. It's kind of nice. Only hearts and cheese? I mean, I can't really do that. Oh, you're saying if we do no items, it's like if I get a heart or a cheese, then I do have to launch it? Yeah. That's an interesting idea. We can do that. But yeah, so Vikala, right? Vikala. Let's take a look. I actually don't know a lot about her her buttons et al, right? So let's take a look here, right? That's a pretty nice far L, isn't it? 6 frames? I mean, I guess it's not like huge or anything, right? But that's a pretty nice far L, no? Am I tripping? Hold on. What's a good like comparison point? Who has like yeah, Grand's got like a solid far L. Love and cheese. So why is Vikala bad? We'll figure out. I mean, she's certainly like, you know, she's got in general pretty easy zoning to get past. She snowballs really hard, but it's hard for her to set up her game plan. Like if I had to tell you right now before I play her, right? Her zoning is relatively easy to get past compared to someone like Matera. I mean, she has 15,000 health like a lot of the zoners, which is pretty bad, right? Her fundamental mechanic still is RNG based, right? Like, yes, you can see the item, but it is still the case that sometimes you're just going to not get the good stuff when you need the good stuff, or you're going to get like a heart or a cheese or something like that in a key moment. She suffers from a lot of the same problems the other zoners do without necessarily having as strong of a zoning pattern to back it up, basically. Will be like the spark notes on why I would think Vikala is not very good. Now I say this again, I wanna get this across. If you had to gun to my head, who do I think is the worst character in the game right now? It would be probably Vikala. Maybe, I think Nier still got buffed enough that it probably is Vikala now. But like, it's not a matter of like, I don't think Vikala is ass, right? It's just that the game is like, the bad characters, quote unquote, the low tier characters in the game are so good at this point that like someone's gotta be bottom one, and I don't really see an argument for a character besides Vikala as it currently stands, right? Anila too? I don't think so at all. I think there's like 9 characters we can talk about before that might be worse before we talk about Anila, in my opinion. I think Anila is a little, like, she's not amazing. I think she's a little, like, the idea that she's even in the bottom 1 conversation is very odd to me, personally. But, so, Vikala, right? So, that 4L seems pretty good, right? Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's a little, you know, it's decent. I think it's a little bigger than Grant's. 3 active frames. It's not nothing special, but it's interesting. Ooh, that's... Yeah, that is one of those zoner 2Ls, though, right? It's not quite as bad as fairies, from what I can gather. Yeah, it's not quite as bad as fairies. But that does certainly... Yeah, it's like still... Like 2/3 the size of Grand or something like that. Not an incredible 2L, sure. Far M seems nice though, right? Far M seems nice. I know it's rat time, but how long does U Butterfly last? Too long. Yeah, her Far M is just, I mean, it's big-ish, right? I think that's, yeah, it's like about the same. A little smaller than Grand's, okay? It's a little smaller than Grand's, right? But it's 7 frames, good speed, good range. Let me get HP recovery back on here so I can stop just killing Grand for trying out my buttons. What's this on block, out of curiosity? -8? Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, this is a, like, in every way, basically, it's a slightly worse version of Grand's Far M. Grand's Far M is really fucking good, though. So, like, we're not really, I would consider this a pretty damn good... Oh. What? Okay, yeah, it has 2 more recovery frames, yeah. It's even on counter hits, really, how interesting. I mean, not that you're gonna be canceling this in something, but yeah, the frame data on it is just a little worse in general, too, right? But, like, pretty damn solid Far M, if I had to guess. Yeah, her 2M, big button, right? With this big, like, slide forward that she gets, too. But the problem is, it is, you know, don't do this without canceling it. -10 on block, right? This is death on block. But you know, it's got this big slide. It helps her to convert off a lot of stuff. It's an interesting little button, right? It's also minus on counter hit. It's not just minus on hit. Even on counter hit, that shit is still minus. Oh, it's punishable on hit. Okay, yeah, so cancel this all the goddamn time. Gotcha. S tier Far M versus B tier Far M. It's so Jover. Wait, this is like S tier and A tier. Her Far M is really good still, right? This is a really good Far M. 7 frames. Like, being a little worse than Grand's Far M means that you are amazing, usually, right? But yeah, this 2M's interesting. It's big, but yeah, like, punishable on hit is quite something, huh? If obviously you cancel that, but like that is certainly frame data they put on that move. Now this is sort of the money as far as I'm aware, right? Big ass Far H, 11 frames, right? Not the slowest for how big this is. Like, definitely, I mean, larger than Grand's by like a good margin, right? 11 frames, not a huge, despite what it might look like, because it is just like attacking with Dormouse, right? The disjoint on this is a lot smaller than you might think, and it actually extends her hurt box very early on. This is something that I had to lab out with Ladiva, because Vikala could do this, I think it was, like, spaced out. She could go, like, I think it was M Fellas, right? She could just do, like, spaced out Far H, M Fellas. Was it Light Fellas? It was Light Fellas, yeah. It was this, right? And, like, this was kind of a problem for, like, this is like a pseudo, like a fake little infinite you can catch people in if they don't know, right? But, like, realistically, what you can do here, because it's plus 12, the Fellas is plus, so, like, you might think, like, oh, I blocked the Fellas, it's my turn. No, it is not. What you do here, actually, is after the Fellas, if she wants to Far H again, it extends her hurt box, like, a good bit before, you see that? It extends her hurt box, like, a lot before it's out, so the gap to actually mash out of here, like, Ladiva will 2U if she wants, or, like, 2M or something like that, between, like, after you block the Fellas, right, before the next Far H. That's why this is fake, basically. Is the Far H ain't safe like that, you know? So Far H is a good button, certainly. That is an instant massive hurt box. Yeah, it's a good button, but, like, the hurt box extension happens on frame 5? So there's 6 frames here where the hurt box is extended and there's no hitbox at all, right? So, like, it has its weaknesses, certainly, but it's big, it's relatively fast for its size, pretty decent, right? Her 2H is weird. Her Far M is the Fellas. Yes, she swings the Fellas at you for the Far M. Her 2H is weird, right? A lot of zoners, all the zoners have kind of weird or bad 2Hs in some way or another, right? The big thing with Vikalas is compared to Matero or Fairy, this is air unblockable, right? It's air unblockable, which is something that, you know, Fairy and Matera don't have, but of course, no zoner can have everything in a 2H. It is small, man. That is a small 2H, right? Like, even Grand's 2H is nothing spectacular, right? As far as vertical distance. And even then, if I understand correctly, yeah, right? Like, Grand's 2H is pretty non-impressive in terms of the height that it reaches. It's still, like, notably, right? That is still notably higher up than where Vikala's 2H is getting to, as you can see, right? So it does not hit very high. This is like, you know, like the tool of, like, Fairy close M. Like, if someone's just, like, really close to you, you use it, right? That is really forward instead of height. Yeah, so it does cover a good distance in front of her, truly. So yeah, again, it is, you know, you gotta try and use it to cover, like, this exact jump angle, but you have to be pretty late on it, right? So a lot of like good jump in normals like this might just straight up beat your ass for it. Does she have a better anti-air? I mean, not really. The Fellows, to my understanding, are air blockable, if I remember. So, like, maybe she can do, like, a GG style thing. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can hit people with the Fellas to stop them midair. That does cover, like, that sort of. This is, I guess, this is kind of equivalent to, like, a Fairy or Matera 2H, where it's air blockable, but it's huge. Except, of course, this starts up in, like, 22 frames, right? So it's a little slower. But, you know, you can at least, if you need to cover it from distance, you can do this. But really, 2H is going to be the main thing. Obviously, you have UDP as well. If you've got the meter for it, you can throw out your, like this, right? It's going to work all right enough, right? It'll cover an angle that her 2H won't, at the very least, right? Because if you're directly above Vicky, or if you're in front of her, her 2H will work, right? It's more so if you're coming at her from, like, this high diagonal angle, she probably needs to end up trying to air-to-air a lot, right? We can talk about her JH is a really nice air-to-air button. This is a really nice air-to-air button, right? So she probably wants to try and meet you in the air and smack you out with this JH more often than not. But yeah, so 2H is a little stinky, certainly, right? Supposed to use traps to cover jumps, that too. If she can set them up, but, like, you know, they will get up there. They are, I believe, air blockable, but, you know, you can do funny with that. But yeah, so She's got really good air to airs. And traps, yeah, can do some stuff, that's true, but 2H is a little stinky. It's air, again, it is, however, the only, you know, it's air unblockable, which is, again, something that does at least, it's not like it's just worse than, like, Fairy or Matera's. They have pros and cons, right? And then 2U is an interesting button, right? If I remember correctly, this is kind of slow. No, it's okay, it's 8 frames, yeah. I mean, 8 frames, I would call this, like, a decent size, right? For an 8-frame 2U, it's a little small, certainly, but it's not crazy. I believe this is also cancelable. Yep. So, you know, pretty standard 2U is going to be nice for her in some defensive situations. Because, of course, her 2L she's got that zoner 2L. It is not good, right? It's better than Fairies. It's like twice the size of Fairies, but it is not good. Okay, she does have the best crouch animation in the game, as well, right? We could talk about this. That is certainly a big pro of this character, is her crouch is top 1. I'm just going to sit there. You guys can look at this with me here for a second, and, Yes, she's adorable. My actual human daughter. But yeah, I think that covers all of her block button animation. True. Yep. But yeah, so I think it covers all of her buttons. Her anti-air is air grab, because that animation does 10k mental damage. True, she does have Shin Kikoho, Vicky Cannon, Rodin's Beam, Rat Shot, etc. Rat Shot! One of the best air throws in the game as far as animation is concerned, certainly. Otherwise, they're all equal anyway, right? Besides the command grabs. But yeah, so her air buttons, we already talked about JH. Very nice air to air, right? JM, is JM her cross-up button? Yeah, okay. Not an amazing one, but hey, again, you know, we have to compare her to her cohorts, right? She has a cross-up button, unlike Fairy. And this looks a little bit more reliable than Matera's JL2, but you know, she has a cross-up button at the very least, so that's something. Yeah, JL obviously active all the way down, right? Very classic, and she has a little party favor there, very cute. What is her her JU, right? Her JU is the item toss, yes. I mean, this is like air stall in quotation marks. It exists, right? I mean, maybe if you know that you have a really good item here, right? Something a little bit more meat to it, or something like that. Maybe this can be, yeah, like a more worthwhile air stall. You could actually get something off of it, right? But otherwise, you know, it can be an air stall sometimes. Like, it does immediately halt her momentum, right? So that is true. Like, it is a good air stall. It's just like most of the time, like most air stalls, you're not going to get a lot off of this. Unless you have a really good item in the hopper, right? Like, I mean, Spike Ball, yeah, just kind of the GOAT, basically. Air stall usually gets you killed, correct. Her anti-air is air grab, yeah. Her anti-air is, in fact, air grab. Some of the best animations, period, correct. I feel so evil today. What happened, man? Why? We're playing the daughter, that's fine. Bob's is the evil one. We'll play him on Thursday or something. But yeah, so that, I guess 5U is a big one to talk about, right? Obviously, Vikala's big thing, as you can see, every, I believe, 6 seconds, right? 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000. Yeah, just about, right? Obviously, my counting is probably not exactly spot on, but like, that's not, I don't think I'm off by a margin of more than a second there, right? So every 6 seconds, that item there is going to, that item is going to shift. And the options are ball, right? They're not all created equal, and they don't all have equal chances either, as far as I'm aware. The stronger ones and the really weak ones, I think, both have lower chances, right? Like the sort of middle of the road ones are more likely to happen. I want to make daughter's life hard today. Listen, man. I always, for me, I got the streamer OS. Either you give me a lot of money and I'm pogging and we get to do like fun, unorthodox challenge stuff, or we get Vicky to master in a day and I get to say she's broken. But yeah, so ball is like the sort of like default kind of bad one, right? It like works at the very least, right? Like there's no, she has, like there are worse items, certainly. Like it doesn't have a ton of hit stun, it doesn't do a ton of damage, it doesn't really have any special properties. It just kind of exists, you know? It can work as combo filler, like with the cannons and stuff too. Like it, you know, it functions. It is the most, like, it exists item that she has, as far as I'm aware, right? On the opposite end of the spectrum, bomb, right? Very nice. It does, if it's shot out of a cannon, I believe they explode immediately, right? Yeah. If she tosses it, it does a little Faust thing, right? And it sits there for a bit before it blows up. This does, I think this is the highest damaging item. It also has, obviously, this big knockup that the other, like, ball didn't have. It's quite plus on block if the explosion goes there, right? And then you have Cannonball is sort of, I would say, like, this is, to my understanding, this is sort of the default, like, good item, right? Like, it's not amazing, but, like, this is, like, you know, this is a decent roll. It's just a better version of the ball, as far as I'm aware, right? A little bit more hit stun, a little bit more block stun, I believe a little bit more damage as well. That did 1,000, the ball does 400, yeah, so, right? This is a direct upgrade on ball, as far as I'm aware. Maybe it doesn't fly as far when you throw it. No. So yeah, it's just a straight upgrades on the ball. And then speaking of straight upgrades, there's Spike Ball, which of like all of the ones that are like this sort of ball chain, this is the best one, right? They upgraded this to be 5 hits in the last patch. It's plus a billion on hit. It's plus a billion on block. It does, I think. Yeah, it doesn't do any chip. I don't think any of them do except maybe bomb, right? But yeah, right. Plus a lot on block, plus a lot on hit. You just kind of do whatever the hell you want, right? Like this is one of like the good pulls for sure. I don't know if this is like the best pull. I don't know actually what like Vikala's best item is considered to be, but this one is certainly one of the most annoying to get hit by. Oh, that's true. It rolls a lot. I did not know this. I did not know it did this either. Yeah, when you throw it like this, it fucking you get Fireball Drive Rush. That's insane. That's pretty fun. Okay, cool. Star is probably the best. Star is I think probably next on this list, right? Cannonball and Bomb are the ones worth using as combo filler. The items are light reactions or scale your combos too much. I mean, depend. Maybe sometimes I don't know if you ever need a cannon follow-up for a combo is my point, right? And a Smoke Bomb. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what this one does. This is just bad, as far as I can tell. I mean, it obscures it, sure, but like it obscures it for both of you. I don't know if like Vikala's supposed to throw this on her, and then like you know what you're doing because like you know your inputs, but your opponent doesn't, or something. I don't really know what this is meant to do. I don't. You know what I mean? Like, if I could see a use case for this, I assume you throw it, and then every now, like, you know, if you're behind, right? If you're behind it, you can do, like... Yeah, I guess, yeah, her 6M isn't overhead, that's true, we didn't talk about her dash normals. It's like, maybe you could do, like, some high-low funny or something, right? Smoke also doesn't work on graphics down settings. Wait, really? It's optimal to fight Vikala on low settings? I did not know this. That's real? Be better if it lasted a little longer? What do they even want to do with this? I guess it makes 6XM hard to react. I did not realize you could turn the Merp clip. What is the Merp clip? You guys keep saying the Merp clip. Give Vikala survival mode smoke? Yeah, it is kind of funny that, like, if you turn the settings down, this doesn't work? This does nothing? How odd. Yeah, Smoke Bomb, to my understanding, is maybe the worst one. I don't know. I don't really know. Star, now, for something completely different, yeah, I mean, this is, right? It's a lot of screen control. This is a lot of screen. It stays on there for a long time. It bounces. It covers this really nice area, right? Obviously, all the items can be fired out of the cannon as well, right? And then Star starts doing some pretty funny stuff, right? It lasts, like, while Spike Ball maybe gets you a little bit more immediate rewards, Star just, like, stays on screen for so long and just gives Vicky that screen control for so long, right? Very, very nice item as well. One of the good draws, certainly. And then here are the two ones that, to my understanding, are just bad. Like, it's a baby version of Fairy Super for free? Yeah, you can think of it like that. It's a baby version of Fairy Super that, you know, you just have to get lucky to get. So, hearts, both players can do this, right? But if you walk over the hearts, I believe you get 500 health back? 1,000 health back? I forget. Might be 1,000. That looks closer to 1,000. It's not. It's coming back because of the HP recovery being auto. But I think it's 1,000 health that you get from this. You know, most of the time, though, you're throwing this in the direction of your opponent. So, like, a lot of the times, you're going to end up accidentally, like, this is mostly something I think to fuck you up, where like you get it in the cannon, you don't react fast enough, you shoot a heart at your opponents, and they heal off of it. On the bright side, this used to not have a hurt box, right? This used to be like, you know, even if you fuck up your combo and shoot a heart at someone, it at least like actually hits them now and puts a little hit stun on them. This used to just fly into them, heal them, and do nothing. So that was a buff they gave Vikala. It does something. You can forward jump to grab it for yourself, but yeah, the healing item suck to pull. Yep. Cheese is the same thing, but for meter, right? This is our last item, I believe, is the cheese. Yeah, which, same thing for meter, right? You throw this, you pick it up, you get 10 meter. Your opponent's gonna also pick this up. These are the low roll items, basically, right? Here's the Merc clip, you can take a look at it later. These are the low roll items, as far as I'm aware, right? Like, these just kind of suck. They at least are better now because they actually hit people, right? The cheese... Oh, when fired out of a cannon, I think, only, right? They have a... Yeah. When fired out of a cannon, they actually have a hitbox now. So that's, you know, if you fuck up on your reactions and you shoot it at someone, it's not so great, right? Even if you react, it still forces you to stop your game plan or heal the ops. That's the biggest reason why she's bottom one for me. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, you know, you can at least keep the combo going now if... I'm not sure what exactly, you know, why you would want to do that. Maybe if it already at full meter or something like that, you at least have the option to decide to keep the combo going if you can't afford to drop it, right? Where again, it used to be that these would, even if you shot them out of the cannon, they would do nothing. So it's something, but both of those items are certainly bad, right? So, I mean, you might notice, Ball, I would call Ball not good, right? Bomb is good. Cannonball is okay. Like, Cannonball's fine. We'll call Cannonball is like, if we're having like a +1 and a -1, right? Then, you know, we have bad, we have good, we have 0, right? Even. Really good. Honestly, this is terrible to me. I really don't know what the point of this is. I almost want to put like a -2 for that one. Star is really good. Heart and cheese are bad, right? So you might notice, bad, 1, 2, 2 bads, 1 good, 3 bads, 2 good, neutral, 3 good, 4 bad, right? So Vikala has, I would say, on average, her items are, I mean, maybe you can call Ball as like, you know, maybe you can cancel out Ball and Cannonball, right? Like Ball as like neutral but kind of bad, and Cannonball as neutral but kind of good. But the point is that over half of the time, Vikala's unique mechanic is going to give her something that is, now to be fair, the priorities, the RNG on it is not equal, right? I believe that the most likely ones, I think, are Ball and Cannonball. And I think all of the special ones are all like in the realm of like 10%, right? I don't think, like, I think Heart, Cheese, Star, maybe Spike Ball's a little bit more. I still put Cannonball as good. Maybe Spike, I don't know the exact, they're not all equal percentage, right? It's not like 7 ways or something like that. But like, a lot of the time, let's like, you know, back of the napkin, just say roughly like 40% of the time, 40, something like that, Vakala is going to have something that is, at best, kind of bad, and at worst, like, genuinely useless or actively detrimental to winning. And the other, like, half of the time, it's going to range from good to, like, amazing, right? Yeah, Star and Spike Ball are very, very good, right? The problem is that, you know, that inherent inconsistency in, like, your unique mechanic is a little rough, right? Now, again, it is, I will say, the reason the buffs matter is, like, Vikala doesn't, not all of her moves rely on the items, right? So if I'm looking at that, and I see that I have, like, you know, maybe I don't want Ball, or maybe I have, like, Hearts or Cheese or something like that, I can do other things, right? Like, the game does now, like, with letting you see this, it does let the Vikala player only, like, use the items when they're useful, right? Now, that it's not like it's not a downside at all. If you just get unlucky and you just get a bunch of bad items, you are basically still just losing your core mechanic until you get lucky, right? But at least before this, I'm talking, you know, before Vikala got buffed, you would just hope and pray. And if you had cannons, if you're doing it like this, like, you would just have to react and hope, oh god, hopefully this is something good, right? So it is certainly, like, again, the buff does matter, and it does mitigate probably Vikala's biggest weakness in that her core mechanic is a detriment to her sometimes. And at the very least, you can now, if you play Vikala correctly, if you're locked in, you can basically never make it a detriment. At the very least, it just doesn't do anything, right? At worst, if you're just pulling back-to-back, like, Hearts and Cheese or something like that, you just lose the mechanic, right? You just lose the mechanic. So that's obviously not great, but it's neutral. You just don't have a 5U, you don't have the cannons, right? I used it to read Vikalas a few times, knowing that if they get a good item, they're going to want to use it. Yeah, it's true, but if the Vikala notices that you're, you know, at that point, like, again, certainly Vikala can make better use of this information than you can, right? Like, if that's the case, you know, when they get a star, they might, like, run at you, you might do something silly and they kill you for it or something like that. There's a whole mind game there. So seeing this is a really big buff for her, certainly. Her win con is space control until you generate a star, spike ball, or heavy marching teeth, then approaching behind it. I never use her cannons to zone. Yes, true. The problem is that, like, without like good items and cannons, like, Dormouse plus traps is really not a very, this is not a very scary zoning pattern. It's kind of one of the problems. At least that's what I've experienced fighting her, right? Like, Vikala, it only really feels like Vikala really starts to get out of hand. Those, like, fairy rounds. We're going to compare to fairy because we just played another zoner, and a zoner that I think is a bit better than Vikala, right? A lot better than Vikala, actually. But, like, those fairy rounds we got where a guy just doesn't get to play the video game sometimes, those, I feel like, have only ever happened when I'm fighting Vikala, when she's just getting, like, star, spike ball, you know, cannonball, ball, star, spike ball, cannonball, star, right? Like, the times where it feels like Vikala gets to actually, like, she just has it, like, you know, the zoning game plan is really scary and it's really hard to do anything about, is kind of out of her control. It just needs to get really lucky on what items she gets, in my experience. A graphic player calling Vikala's zoning ass is saying something. I mean, again, Lediva's big problem is not really projectile zoners, so I understand, but, like, it's not really, that's not, again, yeah. I get what you're saying. It's a little bit of an irrelevant comparison, but yes, Vikala's zoning is not particularly threatening, in my opinion, compared to Matera or Fairy, right? if she's not using her 5U, right? If she's not using cannons, if she's not using 5U, it's kind of whatever. It's kind of okay, right? And in a game that has a lot of very good anti-zoning tools, that's a little scary to have, right? And we can talk about why. So that's her little unique mechanic, her items, right? So let's talk about specials. We'll talk about the cannons, I guess, right away because we already mentioned them. So the cannons, right? I believe you can. Do you hold the button? Yeah. So the cannons, you have the light cannon, you have the medium cannon that angles it up, and then you have the heavy cannon that does both of the cannons, basically, right? And what you do basically is light. If you press it, it puts it on the ground. If you hold it, it puts it in the air. Right? Same thing with medium, as far as I'm aware. Right? If you hold it, it puts it in the air. And then heavy puts both of them down. And if you hold it, it angles them. Right? It gets them. You get the medium angle. So you know these again. When you spawn them like this, they have a hitbox in and of themselves, like that. Right? But also, if you then hit the button, the special button again, you can see whatever item. You can see it from there too. Right? I have spike ball right now. You can see whatever item, and you can shoot it out. By hitting the button again, right? So if you see cheese or heart or something, maybe don't shoot it unless you have a really good reason to. And yeah, basically it applies the same way in every way, right? It's just the angle is going to be different depending on whether you put it in the air or whether it's the medium one or the light one, right? And again, heavy does both, then fires 2 copies of the item. And the U version is kind of interesting, right? Her U cannon is a little bit interesting because, I mean, one, if it just hits, right? Big boom, takes us back to full screen. This is where the zoner wants to be, right? Not bad, not bad. If you block it, it does a very similar thing, actually, right? If you block this, Vikala is not as plus, but she's still plus, and she gets to go back to the screen, to the other side of the screen, which is very good for her. Now, of course, you don't have to block this, right? Gran can, oh, I did the, there you go. Right, if Gran spot dodges this, then Vikala is, depending on who you are, maybe even punishably minus, right? But at the very least, she's minus, you're gonna be chase her down with whatever your neutral skip of choice is, something like that. Or even, I think you can roll this too, right? I don't think it's just spot dodge. I think this thing doesn't hit, doesn't catch rolls. Oh, does it catch rolls? Oh, you can't roll it. Okay. I know. I always spot dodge. I didn't know why. I guess I must have tested this at some point and learned that rolling it is a bad idea. If you pray to Iron Mouse before each round, you only get cannonballs and spikes. So true. Yeah, seems like you can't roll this. Okay, that's good for her at least. But yeah, so you can spot dodge this, right? And if you spot dodge this, then Vikala is very minus, and depending on who you are, you can at the very least either try to get some screen space back on her, or you can even punish her for it potentially, right? But yes, on block, it's very good. On block, right? She's +8, goes back to full screen. Nice way for her to just reset back into her win con, right? The forward is the fellas. The rats, as I like to call them, or the fellas, I don't know what the actual move is called. I called them the fellas. It's called Rodent Rhythm, right? Yes, Rodent Rhythm. The light version throws them horizontally like this, right? The medium version has that more like anti-airish angle, and the heavy version is the light version, but it lasts for way longer, right? You can see 47 total frames versus 59 total frames, right? So the heavy one like sits there for longer, and I believe starts up faster too? No, starts up slower, actually. I lied. I'm a liar. I lied to you. Unironically, 623M is a better anti-air than 2H, I swear to God. Not really. I mean, like, again, it's 20-something frames, right? So she has an inverse, where, like, Matera and Fairy have their air unblockable anti-air options, but they're the special moves, and they're, you know, her 2H is air unblockable, but small, whereas theirs, like, they have the air unblockable, smaller special moves, and a big air blockable 2H. Vikala has a small air unblockable 2H, and a big air unblockable 623M for anti-air, right? But yeah, so this move, I mean, you might notice, there are, a wide variety of plus frames Vikala can get off of this, right? If I throw it from far away, he's like plus 14, plus 16, double-digit plus. Light fellas up close is straight up like bad punishable, like close H punishable for a guy like Grant, right? So, you know, be aware, certainly. Buyer beware. It's got a lot of active frames, so depending on when you hit it. The medium one, if you hit a guy on the ground, right, a lot of the times, because most of its active frames happen up there, you're going to be very plus. The other problem with it, though, of course, is that it's not hitting them for most of the time, right? So Vakala is, this is not exactly safe to just do like this, right? And yes, as normal, the H Fireball is the one that is always plus on block, no matter what you do, right? It's also, yeah, it's a combo extender for her as well. And the U version is her DP, and it is not good. It's better than Galleon's, I think. It's probably better. Both of them are really bad. These are like, I mean, this it covers a horizontal distance pretty well, but you might notice this has literally like basically no hurt box above her, right? This DP whiffs in some very unfortunate circumstances sometimes, right? Loses to able flight sometimes, yes. Interesting. At least it's not Voss's. I mean, Vossraga's grab is a whole other, like, I'm talking about actual reversals, basically. Voss's grab is a whole other can of awful, right? But yeah, like, it's not, this thing is certainly an interesting DP. It works when she needs it to, a lot of the time, right? It's on the short list of UDPs that lose to Zoe HDP, yep. It's got pros and cons with Galleons. It's a projectile, I believe. Yes, it is, that's true. That doesn't matter in most cases, unless you are fighting Ladiva, basically. Yes, yeah, Ladiva can just headbutt it. Unless you're fighting Ladiva, it being a projectile, I don't think matters. I don't know what other characters have, like, projectile invul moves that they're going to be using on your wake up or in pressure or something like that often, but yes. It has a very funny interaction with Ladiva's headbutts where you can just meaty headbutt Vikala, and if she DPs, she's minus 40, your headbutt eats it, you gain meter and kill her, right? Very, very sad. But yeah, so, it's something. It's something. Galleons is bad, but it's caught me in places I didn't expect. Vicky's is bad, and it lost stuff I can't believe. I mean, but Galleons has a way smaller horizontal. Like, Galleons horizontally is about a third the size of Vikala's? Something like that? Doesn't water Sandy Eater as a result? No, it's a U projectile, right? So, like, it'll beat every projectile in the game besides, like, Matera's, U Fireball. It'll clash with Eustace Flamex, stuff like that, right? I'd much rather have Galleons? I don't know, man. This actually covers triple the horizontal range that Galleon does. They're both bad, though. Like, at the end of the day, it's a mid-off. Like, they're both of them are in contention for the worst UDP that we've got that isn't, you know, Vossraga's U-Grab, I like it's not even really a UDP, right? Fucking 35 frame startup reversal? No, thanks. But yeah, so that's the rodents, the fellas, right? I've accidentally baited Galleon DP because I didn't space it perfectly. Yes, yeah, it's very small. Vicky's lows are actually so bad, man. We have the traps here, right? So Light's trap just kind of goes up and activates either, yeah, it goes a certain distance, then it places like this. And then it'll activate if someone runs over it, right? Or even if someone jumps over it, like this, right? And it can catch, I believe it doesn't catch, I don't think it catches super jumps, to my understanding. Let me check real quick. Yeah, right? It does not catch super jumps, but it will catch, like, even the apex of a regular jump. So, you know, pretty decent to just put down and then be relatively, you know, use your, like, roll stopping options, put the trap down, and they can't really jump safely, at least not without stalling themselves. Technically, Sora's empty hand is also projectile invuln. Yeah, but it's like, he's not gonna use it in, like, pressure. You know, he's not gonna do, like, close L H empty hand, then you DP through it and he kills you, right? Man just zooms over and says, nah, trauma. Lancelot can just zoom past the traps. That's tough. That's tough. She's really weak to just dash momentum and jumping at her. I mean, yeah. But yeah, so that's the light trap. The medium trap, I believe, yeah, just goes further. Yeah, it just goes further before it places, right? So if you want the actual snap, or if you're a little bit further away than the medium trap. Very notably on both of these, right? They are both incredibly long animations. You have to be real careful just throwing this out like this against any character that has any full screen, like, neutral skip or anything like that, right? This is like when I'm fighting Vikala as Ladiva, but my number one thing is wait for her to do this and then you lariat her for it, right? Just kill her. These are incredibly long. 44 frames is incredibly long. Oh yeah, and you can also set it behind people and then, you know, do, the traps do let her do things like combo off her 6XM, for example, right? I don't think it lets her combo off of throw. Maybe I'm wrong? Does it? Oh yeah, it does. Okay. So yeah, the traps are nice once they're set up, but setting them up is an incredibly arduous process. You either want a knockdown for this, or you want, like, you know, a significant amount of plus frames, right? You can get to be, like, double-digit plus if someone blocks or gets hit by, like, M fellas, right? So you can straight up, if someone respects M fellas, then you can, like, usually sneak in, like, an actual unpunishable trap setup or something like that, right? But again, be very careful. Usually you want to do this off a knockdown of sorts, right? This is not a good idea to just use in pressure, because it's not just a reaction check, right? It's 44 frames. It's 44 frames, right? So, like, you can, if you have something that hits someone in 20 frames across the screen, which is very common, right? Then you have to react in 24 frames, which is very, very doable, especially from these distances, right? There's less to worry about over here. Can rush moves or death bypass it, or usually still hit it if it's active? You have to be pretty fast, I think. I think you have to be pretty quick to not, like, some things can, but I think, like, for example, I think Grand's U boots. Yeah, Grand's U boot will make it. I think Ladiva U lariat may or may not. They do still have, like, an activation time, right? They do still have an activation time. So it is, just like Kag's traps, it is certainly possible, if you're fast enough, that you can get past these. I imagine, just like with Kag's traps, I believe this motherfucker could probably just run by them, right? EX traps can be destroyed by attacking? Yes, yeah. I believe this motherfucker can just do his thing and, oh, no, he can't. Okay. Hey, that's better than Kag. All right, maybe he needs more dash acceleration. Hold on. He can't. Okay. That, you know, he can do that to Kag, I'm pretty sure. Maybe hold on. Am I talking shit? Am I talking bullshit on that? I thought he could run over Kag's traps. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess let's do, like, M trap over here. I could have sworn. Yeah, okay. Oh, look at that. It's actually, he's actually, they activate a little faster than Kag's traps. Who would have thought? Rare Vikala W. One thing I like about traps, they can't be jumped over. They can be super jumped over, yes, but not jumped over. If you super jump over them, you're fine, but that obviously gives Vikala a little bit more time to potentially anti-air you or react to your jump, right? Deal with that. And then H-trap, right? Or no, H-trap, sorry. Right? And it doesn't place like the other one. It does kind of come in here and, oh, sorry. It comes in here and then bites them. Also, notably, the traps, very important to mention before we talk about H-trap. If you have the trap, just like Kag's, it goes away. You cannot do this to H-trap, right? Like if I have Seox try and just smack it like this, right? I guess the timing wasn't exactly perfect on that. Maybe like a far H. Right? He smacks it, nothing happens, he just goes to hell. So that is nice. This is also certainly like, you know, Vakala can run after this a little bit. You can do a little bit of fireball drive rushing here potentially too. Similar thing with the U1 as well, can't be destroyed, and it does do the double bounce like that, the double bite. This is, both of those traps I believe are also quite plus. Yeah, +5 right there. Please don't do anything on block, Mr. Ox. Timu Hellrat? Hellrat from Timu? A little bit, perhaps. Yeah, quite plus, right? Quite plus on block, certainly. And the U1, no exception, even more so, right? I do believe, are these bites a true block string? I actually don't know this off the top of my head. If he just, like, spot dodges. Please don't put that in the video, I don't want to bring back the bottom one, Kagabi has. People can say whatever they want at the end of the day. That is a true block string, huh? Yeah. So if you get hit by the first bite, you can't really, you can't do anything about the next one. What about if you spot dodge? I almost want to, like, I guess I want to time the spot dodge myself, potentially. Right? Yeah, if you spot dodge the first hit, the second one doesn't happen, right? I didn't remember if that was the case or not. Yes, I mean, Vikala is still plus if you do that, right? Vikala still, like, if she, like, does this and you spot dodge it. I believe... Did I not have him? Okay, I was gonna say, I think I have him set to do it on, like, a delay, right? She is still plus there. She can still, like, do some funny there. But, you know, it at least can limit the plus frames if you do that. I believe these ones also, unlike the other ones, yeah, much more jumpable, right? Much more feasible for you to just jump past them. I don't know if you can skip past these in the same way. I guess you can. Oh, boy. I did not know. I mean, this is Seox, to be fair. Just because Seox can do this doesn't mean that everyone else can, right? But yeah, these seem to have a, oof. That, listen. It's Seox, okay? It's Seox. Just because Seox can do it doesn't mean everyone can. It would be bad if he could do this. Can he do this? Seox is a whole other, can of worms, okay? Oh, no. Vikala on one side and Gran on the other. God's best projectile, for real. Yul can probably do it too. Yul's pretty fast, yeah. Gran is like, he's fast. He's not super fast, he's not super slow. I want to use Gran as like the... Ooh, okay, I mean, he might need some dash acceleration. Yeah, if he gets like up to speed a little bit, then maybe. But yeah, it seems like Gran, not quite, right? Yeah, if he gets some dash acceleration, he can do it, but... So yeah, you know, they're slower than the traps. Can he boot through it? I have to imagine. I mean, if he could run through it, right? There's no way he can't. Yeah. Now, to be fair, this does recover a lot. This does recover a little quicker. Not a lot quicker. 5 frames quicker, right? But, he certainly can, right? If he sees her do this, he can just boot her for it. The U1, I believe, is not really any faster. If anything, the U1 is a little bit less safe, because it's 49 frames. I don't think I knew this. This one is the longest animation of all of them? I guess part of that is use skill slowdown, but as far as reacting to it, right? Yeah, that's, again, maybe save some of these for Oki, right? Maybe save some of these for knockdowns, I think, right? If you get a knockdown, you can force someone to block it, right? Or if they wake up spot dodge, you can kill them for it, and then you're very, very plus, and you can do whatever it is you rat people do with your free time. So yeah, that's the traps. And then, also, I mean, we just talked about it, right? But the traps can also, right? If you, like, once you set them up, you can do Cagliostro-style stuff, where you can, oh, does M have more hit stun? I could have sworn I could far H after... Does M have more hit stun than L? Is that true? Is this a real thing, or did I just... No, okay. I just mistimed it the first time. That's fine. And then the last thing is Dormouse, right? Which is our fireball, essentially, for all intents and purposes. Could you quickly list many important option selects for Granblue? Delay tech, is a big one. I mean, fuzzy mashing in general, like not just delay tech, is like a specifically if you think someone's gonna throw you, right? But also just like having that little delayed mash, so if someone leaves a big gap, you can hit them out of it, even if it's not like a throw, even if it's like a, you know, they're doing something like a Lance Rekka or something. Back in the day was a big application for it, right? A lot of people, I do believe, will do something where they'll like down back and hit Brave counter or something like that on, I think it's something like that, right? Where you down back and you hit medium and heavy, and it's like if they hit you, you Brave counter it. If they don't, you can like throw out a Raging Strike and catch them off guard. Or no, if they hit you, okay, what was it again? That one I don't use, but I remember there's something like that. There is something like that, where people like on wake up they just do a little delayed medium and heavy. I think. Delayed DP is a big one too, right? You block right away, so if they bait your DP, it doesn't come out. But then if they wait and then they try to hit you, you can hit them, right? They can catch, like it's a delay on catching their delay to catch your DP. Yeah, we can get it. It's a whole other thing, certainly. 2L and RS, right? Yes. It's 2L and RS. Yes, that's what it was. Thank you. Yeah, because it's like you wake up, you hit 2L and you hit RS, and if you block, you Brave counter, and if you don't, you 2L, right? So if they meet you, you can Brave counter them off of you, and if they like leave a gap or if they try to shimmy or something, you can 2L and hit them. That's what it is. Yeah. 2L and RS. That's right. Anyway, Dormouse is Vikala's fireball, and it is a fireball technically. I mean, the light one doesn't go full screen, right? But it is unrollable, right? It is unrollable. Very important to note that Mr. Fantasy versus Rising here, yeah, you cannot roll that shit, right? It does catch rolls only invincible above the knees. This hits low enough that it will catch rolls. But yeah, we get it. Not full screen. The M1 is the exact opposite. This thing, you can crouch under it. You can certainly roll. It's 2. You can also, if Gran is just crouching, this will whiff on him, right? This goes full screen. Has a pretty good, both of them have a pretty good effect on hits, right? They bounce you back right there, right? Gain Vakala a lot of screen space back, very plus on even on regular hit like that. But yeah, the crouching one can whiff, or sorry, the medium one will whiff on crouchers, and you will be pretty minus when it happens, right? When this does whiff, it is very possible to crouch this on reaction, and then again, on reaction, hit Vikala with your neutral skip of choice and punish her for it, right? Send her to hell. So again, you gotta use these tools a little sparingly. But I mean, this is, you know, from further ranges, you can fire this off pretty fast, right? It's decent. It's got a good effect on hit. This is like, you know, one of the bread and butter zoning tools, sir. We talk about how god awful her normals are. I mean, I don't know about god awful. Her 2L is bad, but I mean, it's better than fairies as far as zoners are concerned. Her far L is fine. It's a very normal far L, right? Far M is actually quite good. This is a slightly worse version of Gran's far M, aka it's fucking nuts. Far H is pretty decent. 2M is certainly not great, like, in terms of the fact that it's -10 on block, and it's -6 on regular hits, right? But it's big, and you're supposed to cancel this, right? You're not supposed to just be doing this. This isn't a pressure tool, really, right? 2U is decent. I would not really say that her... I mean, 2H isn't great, right? 2H and 2L aren't great. I don't really know that I would consider her normals to be god-awful, personally. Right? I mean, even 2H, like, all the zoners have bad 2Hs, and this one is at least the only air unblockable one. It just pays for that with its size. So, we didn't talk about her dash normals, that's true. 6XL is, honestly, I think that's a pretty decent one, no? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's a little worse than I thought, actually. But that little cheese pillow does go kind of far, and if you slide... Actually, no, yeah, if you slide a little bit, it seems like it carries momentum pretty well, right? Like, hitting from round start like this is something that like, this is usually the way that I test these, is like, how close are they to hitting someone at round start? You only have to slide a little bit. It's actually pretty nice, right? I think it's a pretty nice 6XL if I'm not misremembering what other ones look like. She ends up pretty, like, she nearly hits Gran just doing it at round start like this. That's pretty good. I believe, not to be, 2M's a death sentence, most of the special cancels can be rolled. It's mostly combo filler. Most of the special cancels can be rolled. But yes, you shouldn't use it in pressure, that's correct. I believe, if I remember correctly, this is similar-ish? That was crazy to say, but... Yeah, right. Like, I mean, that's a pretty good 6XL. Yeah. Caledon's, I think, is getting a little closer to Gran, but, like, she's got a pretty nice 6XL on her, Vikala does. That's certainly something. 6XM is interesting. It's an overhead 6XM, but it's one of the ones that is not necessarily super safe, right? This is -6. Now, you can't space this out. If you do that, it gets, you know, -5 from there is basically only Ladiva is going to punish you for that, or Belial, right? And I think you can space it even better to get even better frame data. It's got 6 active frames on it. But yeah, like, most of the time, this is going to be a little bit risky to use. I think you have to, like, really let it rip from far away. It is not a super realistic thing to space to be safe, right? If I remember correctly. Nobody blocks 6XM right the first time. I don't know why. I think it's just like usually, unless a trap is behind you, there's no real, you know, most overhead 6XMs will get away a lot of the time. There's just no real threat to this unless a trap is behind you. So it's, I don't think it's people have it on their mental stack very often. Yeah, it's not a super realistic way to space it out, right? It's not a super realistic thing to space it out. At best, you can get -6 or -5 spaced like this. Where again, like, most of the game, actually, even Ladiva, I don't think is punishing you there. I don't think, that's out of SPD range, I'm pretty sure. So, like, that's safe right there. But a lot of the times, it's going to be -6, and you are certainly very killable for that, right? At best, you might get far L'd or something, and then die from there. 6XH is a combo tool? Right? I think 6XH is a combo tool, as far as I'm aware, right? Like, I think there are some combos where you can extend with this. It's, you know... It goes pretty far. I think you can... This is usually safe if you space it, right? It's definitely safe. Her close H is more damage. I mean, I don't know if he ever needs like a ranged extension, but I'm not really sure what her 6XH is supposed to do. I feel like I don't see this very often. Maybe like in some niche horizontal combo extension or something. I mean, on hit, it sends them to the other end of the world, right? So again, I mean, that's a good effect for a zoner, right? Always safe, actually, even when you misspace it, huh? That's nice. At least it's not like, you know, low reward and high risk. Yeah, -4. That's pretty good. 6H wall bounces on counter hit in the corner. That's about it. Yeah, yeah. 6H is far H, but worse from what I know. Yeah, I mean, even on regular hit, at least it sends them all the way across the stratosphere there, right? The real lexicon. Thank you for the follow, by the way. So, you know, it exists, right? It exists. It's fast-ish for a 6XH as well, like 16 frames total. I mean, no, I guess no, it's pretty average, actually. Right? Yeah, it's about normal. Yeah, it's there. Right, it's there. And so, back to Dormouse. EX Dormouse is, I believe, also rollable, if I remember correctly. Let me double-check that before I spread misinformation. Yep. So the only non-rollable one is L, right? But, you know, it's, yeah, it's a little faster, I believe, in how fast it travels across the screen. It can be a combo tool for her as well in the corner. I believe this wall bounces on regular hit, right? I believe this is also... These are all very... Oh, yeah, I thought M was also... I knew light was punishable. I thought M was also... I guess M is safe point blank. That's cool. Or plus point blank. That's actually kind of nice for her, right? 15 frames, but like, you know... That's like a cancel? That's kind of nice for her to have. He's got an infinite, man. Look at this shit. And then H is... Oh, no. I thought H was the plus one. M is the only... I guess you can crouch it, right, is the idea. But, like, you know, if you don't crouch this, she has an infinite. That's cool, right? I assume there is a gap here where I can have Gran crouch in between. Oh, not always, apparently. Not off close M, it doesn't seem. Unless I'm missing something. Let me set up a call a bot to do this, and then, plus frames from H, fellas? Yeah. Let me set up a call a bot to do this, let me try to crouch it. Does she have a good overhead to punish crouching? She's got 6M in many ways. Which, I mean, I wouldn't call that a good overhead unless you have a trap up, but... So I have a call to just do that. Oh, I see, yeah. I just wasn't switching the Grand bot fast enough, yeah. So, I mean, you can always crouch. You probably should always be down backing against Vikala, but, you know. If you don't, for some reason, she gets infinite plus frames off that. The big thing with Dormouse in general is H Dormouse, all versions of Dormouse, are not a fireball in the traditional sense, they're like a strike, right? So, what happens is that Vikala is really bad to, in Fireball Wars, right? She's like, which is a bit of another kind of a problem for a zoner, right? If Grandis does this, right? I really don't have, I mean, I think you? Yeah, you will go through it at the very least, thank God, right? But like, my like, EX Fireball will lose to other EX Fireballs, which is certainly something, right? So she's not, despite being a zoner, any character with a Fireball is usually going to be able to just brute force their way through Dormouse, right? A lot of the time. Now, granted, Dormouse, I think, will hit someone at full screen, like, faster than a Fireball, your average Fireball will, right? Like, we just take Granathan here and throw this at him. 30 frames versus how long does it take Granathan's to hit? 41, right? So H Dormouse is faster than an average Fireball, certainly. But, again, even the EX version, one hit, blown out of the water by any EX Fireball in the video game, right? I can't find a man in this game, even though I've had it for so long. I keep switching between Seox and Percival, but I can't decide between the two. Those are two very different characters, brother. This is sad to watch and practice. Yeah. If she's hit out of the floor trap, is it destroyed? Like, could she use that? Could she use that to send it below? Like, if she's doing, you're saying, like, if she's doing, yeah. If she's hit out of it, it does go away, I think. I don't know if that ever Like, at what point? I think it has to, like, fully set down, yeah, before. So not really, no. Like, once it's fully set, I don't think it goes away on hits if it's, like, fully gone, right? Oh, no, it does. Oh, I lied. Yeah, this always goes away. Interesting thing, since Dormouse counts as a strike, it can catch Seahawk's empty hand. That's true, yeah. I mean, projectile invincibility won't work against this, right? But it's also, this is kind of where it being fast, that's if you can do it to response to a fireball, but damn. Oh, I see. It being fast kind of hurts it here, because a lot of things, a lot of like projectile invincible supers and stuff like that, will have some amount of full invuln on them, and usually Dormouse will zoom past them in time before the projectile invuln runs out, right? So, you know, she doesn't really, like, Ladiva, for example, can SBA through this relatively easily, despite it not being a projectile. Random question, how does the one projectile on screen rule work for Vikala? I mean, as far as her items, it doesn't, right? Her items don't seem to be subject to this rule, as far as I can tell, right? I mean, if you have multiple stars, for example. And then she doesn't really have any other projectiles, right? See, you can have multiple stars on screen. I mean, even just inherently, the H cannons are gonna fire, right? Are gonna fire multiple cannons. But like, this isn't a projectile, so it doesn't count. Right? Like, this straight up does not count towards the limit. Do the infinite in training mode? She does have an infinite, that's true. Vikala's top 1 because she can do, this. Right? As long as I keep mashing this button. This is an infinite. Right? Oh, I fucked it up. I held it for a little bit too long. But yeah, star on crouching. If you just get infinite stars, it is an infinite. So Vikala top 1, please nerf immediately. You Dormouse, right? Faster. I think actually a more real fireball. Though I do think it once again loses, if I remember correctly. I think it loses to you fireballs in these wars, right? No. Oh, it's actually okay. So it'll actually clash with them. That's nice. It's actually going to eat them. So that's something. And on hits, it gives you this big, right? The Rat's Domain expansion, punch, punch, punch. It can be a nice, like, combo ender for her as well, right? Like a raw combo ender. Just throw that out, and then it gives her a very plus on block knockdown as well, right? Plus 55 right there. So she gets to do a lot of shit in the interim, set up cannons, things like that, set up items. She has an infinite gut her fireball, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I believe this is also, I mean, at range, a lot of these are going to be plus, right? A lot of these Dormice. Oh, no, oh, right, no, because the animation's canned. Yeah. Because she doesn't start moving. She doesn't, like, she has, like, it's a fully canned thing, right? So it's always, the frame data is the same, I believe. Is U plus? No, U's -4. Okay. So yeah, none of these are, this is not really a pressure tool, unlike how some fireballs might be sometimes, right? But yeah, so that is, I believe, I don't think we missed anything. That's kind of Vikala, as far as, like, at least the basic, just, you know, back of the cereal box, like, here's what the character does. As far as how to actually play her, we'll see, right? We'll see. We will see what actually happens. I'm gonna try and figure out some combo stuff like that, but anything interesting with her supers? Not really, I don't think. I mean, they are, you know, there are supers. I don't think they're particularly bad or great, if I remember correctly. Like her SBA looks like this, right? Has a good amount of invuln on it. I'm not sure if that's projectile invuln or full invuln or what, right? But like, you know, it's got some range to it. It full cinematics from a decent amount of its range, as far as I can tell. Yeah, I mean, that's still full cinematic, right? And then her SSBA is this, one of the best animations in the game. I do believe this is a normal damage SSBA. I don't think it's a 6240. I think it's 6,000. Yeah, right? This one, I believe, it's much easier to get non-full cinematic on, right? Yeah, like you have to be pretty close for this one to full cinematic, as far as I can tell. Yeah, even like a little closer than round start. It's a little bit less reliable than SBA in that manner, so you probably want to use that just like, you know, as a combo ender at the very end, or like, you know, someone point blank in your face. This is still a reversal as well, right? Her SSBA clashes with Zoe U Dragon, but I don't know if that is unusual. I don't know what Zoe U Dragon is, actually. I don't know what the F-150 is, like, coded as, right? I guess her close normals, you can talk about those. 6-frame close L, right? 6-frame close L. Doesn't have the same downsides that Fairy and Matera do, though, right? Doesn't have the 8 recovery frames. This is just like a normal 6-frame close L, by and large. Triple hits, close M. Something, 7 frames, right? Not really a premium stat line as far as the speed. Close H is real slow, right? 11-frame close H. Also, punishable on block, right? So you definitely want to cancel that into something, so a bit of a problem. Again, more of a combo tool, right? Because their cancel options are not exactly amazing. But yeah, 11-frame close H means that Vikala is one of the characters who can't do this, right? She can't do Raging Chain into close H. She's one off, right? So definitely a bad close H, but for all intents and purposes, right? Just not a good close H. Low damage, bad frame data, right? Everything about it is just a little bit stinky poopy, stinky poopy, in-shitified by Cygames, I fear. But yeah, Vikala. Let's actually try and figure out, like, look at the character guide, figure out some combos and stuff. Her SBA cutscene is top tier. It's true. It's true. All right. So, what do they got for us here? Sure, far edge into Dormouse. Fair enough. I think a lot of the times I can already tell I'm gonna like slightly overestimate how big I think far edge is, and it's gonna be a problem. But that's okay. Do you need some BMBs? Well, I try to figure them out usually. I usually don't do like the optimal stuff. I usually don't do the training mode stuff either, but I'm trying more so. I do this to learn the combo theory, kind of figure out what combos into what. Still having nightmares about being bodied by the streamer last night. How are the rest of you? I apologize, or I'm sorry that. Congratulations, or I'm sorry that happened to you. Yeah, you can do the. This is a big thing, right? It's like cannon into you Dormouse, like a raw ender like this. It's pretty nice. Bonk. 2L, 2L, far L, sure, yeah. Very common for you to catch someone with a 2L on defense, sure. I'm gonna make a bold take, I don't care what anyone says about it. I think Vakala is kind of bad and should be changed in some ways. I know, I've said it. How brave of you. 1, 2, 3, H cannon into 2U? Not even the fire, just the straight up H cannon into 2U, huh? How interesting. Really? It's so weird, 'cause yeah, if you hit it too early, you get the fire. Why would you ever do this? Why would you just do... sure. Auto combo 623H, 2U trapped in every combo. I think Vicky's fine after playing for a while. I don't think anyone is not fine in the game right now, I will say though, right? Bonk. Oh, that's nice. It's nice that, I mean, that's pretty, that seems like it'll be a pretty consistent anti-air conversion because of this, the active frames and the screen space that the fellows cover, right? That's pretty good. I'll take that. For non-counter hit 2H, I like that. Oh, they don't have a counter hit 2H combo for her, though. Saying about broken ass Vakala is crazy. Oh, yeah, my bad. She should be nerfed immediately. Yeah, right. This is also very common, is just H fellas into 2U for the knockdown, into trap setup. This will leave them, I believe, the trap is like right on them. Yeah, so it's going to trigger as soon as they get up. Right, if you want to send it behind them, depending on where you are, I guess you could do M or something, right? And then it's behind them, and then you can maybe do some funny or something like that. But the shot is ruined, so it's fine. Some people talk about current Grand Blue, like top tiers are game breaking and current low tiers are unplayable. I don't know who talks about it. Well, I mean, some people talk about it like that, certainly. But I think generally the sane take is that the game, you know, significantly in a better spot than it ever has been in terms of the balance between the top and bottom tiers. Oh, it's interesting. This needs bomb in particular, huh? Wait, 1, 2, 3, bonk, bonk. Rodent rhythm, razzle dazzle even. That's interesting. It's a little. I see the vision with that. It's a little annoying to do. Is there like a? If I wanted to make this just easier for my. I could just do that. Isn't that more damage too? I feel like it's easier to dash up in close H than it's a 2H. Isn't there close H more damage than a 2H? I want a broken, unbalanced mess again. Fighting games used to be brave. Fighting, I mean, if you're talking about used to be brave, you're talking about like December of 2023 when Grand Blue came out. You want a broken, unbalanced mess? Go play 1.0. 2, 3. Really? What happened here? What did I hit him too early? Bonk, bonk. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. It's a. Okay, yeah. So I assume that's only a crouching confirm. I assume what she did right there, she can't do if they're standing. You Dormouse is pretty solid damage for a full screen hard knockdown that goes through fireballs, IMO. It's certainly it's better than the other Dormouses, that's for damn sure. 1, 2, rodent rhythm. Okay. Oh, okay, so if they're launched, you can do H fellas into that one guy. That's a bit of an awkward cancel for my brain, but the fact that I still struggle with that combo means I have some things to figure out. You know, some things are more intuitive than others to different people. That's actually it feels a little tight to get the U Dormouse there, but I get the idea. Brave isn't bad. Damn. Sure, fellas. Oh, I get close M from there. Oh, that's cool. I thought it would have pushed me out, honestly. I guess not. So you get fellas into close M again. I assume you have to be like in their ass for this though, right? Because I could have sworn you didn't do. I could have sworn I've seen Vicky's doing. Yeah, like I got far M right there actually. Wonder what happened there. Bonk. 2M after the cannon. Really? And then 1, 2, 3, eccentrical parade. So true. Okay, so I mean, there's a couple of things I want to figure out basically in terms of what combos into what. Are you ready for your fantasy to come true? Do 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 do. All right, so let's take a look here. So,
remember your training.
Yeah, so off Dormouse in the corner, do you always get close H? No, they have to be launched. Okay, that's why they did it in the first place. Yeah. So I assume, yeah, if you're like even a little bit far away, I assume you can't do the fellas into close M again, right? Yeah, you can't. And I guess they do 2M because it's more damage? No, it just keeps you closer to them, maybe? Why wouldn't you do, maybe that, like, because it's slower than far M, right? What's the point in doing 2M over far M ever in these combos? A little bit more hit stun or something like that? It's finicky if you start with an air normal, you get pushed out of close M proximity. Off a launcher in the corner, you can also 2H into heavy teeth. Interesting. So you're talking like off, I assume not this launcher, right? Yeah, you mean, so its cannons seem pretty important for the whole situation, right? So you have to do cannons first into this, and then you have your actual, gotcha. I see. That seems like pretty common, certainly. Because you want to launch with the cannon, and then get your thing, and then you have your actual, like, heights. Okay. So you do, teeth are what, down? They're down, right? Something like this? That seems finicky on when you're going to get far end, when you're going to get close end, honestly. Let's just do a little bit of a simpler thing here, right? Ooh! Maybe a little finicky still. Okay, I see the idea. I see the vision. Maybe you can do what Jita does and omit the third hit of auto to make the 6-2-3-H link more consistent. That's true. We do something like that, probably. Then we're probably always, like, even if we're a little further away, maybe? Yeah, okay, that's not a bad idea, honestly. Just like, you know, just an ease of use type thing. I like that. Right? Stay a little, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Never really know who you can trust type shit. Okay, so, sure. So it looks like off any like longer range confirm like this, we just kind of do one of the Dormouses, right? Like a longer distance far M or something like that. Can we do any of the Dormouses? Seems that way, right? I would rather do, yeah, they're the same speed, right? I would rather do M, no? Yeah, push them a little further away, does a little bit more damage. Yeah. So, you know, off whatever we can do M Dormouse. I guess we can do H as well, right? But I'm not really sure. I guess are we more plus on knockdown there? Plus 30 versus plus 27, so that's worse. Versus plus 34. Okay. If I have a heavy item stocked, heavy cannons to shoot into you, Dormouse, mid-screen. What is a heavy item? Are you talking about like cannonball, spike ball, or bomb, or something like that? Razzle dazzle. And doesn't work on crouch? Oh yeah, that's fair. So that's why you would use lights or heavy sometimes. I see. If you catch them standing, then you can do M. If they're crouching, then don't. Cannonball, bomb, or spike ball. Gotcha. M Dormouse is the most damage H for the wall bounce. Gotcha. Star in the mid-screen. So true. Third hit auto combos are for the governable. Become ungovernable. Yeah, so like any little poke into Dormouse seems fine enough. I mean, the cannons work from further than you'd think. Wait, how much further than you'd think? Okay. Not like max far H range, right? Yeah, honestly, like I think any item, right? Cannon into any item seems to work into, like, even, what if I get, like, you know, ball? Or something like that. Like, it's like, cannon into fucking ball into 214U? No, okay. So you do need, you know, a little bit more gusto than that for that. Yeah, so it's more so, I guess, cannonball and up are the things we can actually trust for that. Doesn't seem like we can, you know, even like heart, things like that. Yeah. So I guess that probably is just straight up not worth doing at that point, right? If you have a bad item, you just like Dormouse his ass. If he's standing, right, just send him over there. And then you set up like an M trap or something. Sure. Rad jam, indeed. Okay. Start flying around while you block is really funny. You just wait for it to bail your ass out. Yeah. Bad items do H rodents, crouching medium H. Oh yeah, right. Yes. So why would I ever do 2M instead of far M? Like, what's the point of 2M? It's one frame slower, no? Are there times where only it works or something like that? Why do I want to do, like, why do Vikalas do 2M here instead of far M? It seems It seems needless. Is it more damage? No, it's not. Right? Like, what's the point of this? Can the item change mid-combo? Yeah, it's just like, it just changes on a timer, right? So if I have it on default. Get closer to the corner, it's more carry? Maybe? I mean, it leaves Vikala closer to the opponent. So I guess if you want that, then it might be better. I suppose. I can see the vision on that somewhat. Right? It leaves Vikala closer to them after they're knocked down. I think it's also for the cinematic SBA link. Oh, it's a close distance for 236H conversions with good items. I see. Mid-screen H fellows 2U is just nice and reliable, especially since it sets up 2-2L. Also fair. Yeah, that's fair. A couple different things we can do there. And then in the corner, it seems like we can be kind of item agnostic a little bit with some of the combos, right? It's kind of like launcher into cannons into nonsense, right? Like this on a very basic level. Oh, you can get auto combo there sometimes. That's maybe 2M is also just a little bit less confusing on whether or not you got auto combo. Alright. You can just do like stuff like this. Probably get another close H there too, if I had to guess. Well, remembering which of her buttons is what, because they don't immediately make sense to me. Is it better to use the fellows at the end? Probably not, right? Probably one at the beginning, since it can be a grounded combo extender. And you can... Oh, but I get pushed out of my... I got pushed out of proximity normal range. I guess that's another reason to use the 2M, right? Brings you back into that proximity normal distance. Yeah. Right. So you go like bonk, bonk. Probably want to launch with cannons, I think. Right? This, that. That doesn't work, right? That not gonna link? No, it does. Okay. Yeah, simple enough, right? Obviously, like if you have good items, you can probably do like funnier stuff, but. The general idea works well enough, I think. Right. You can also do if you get that launch there, you can 2H into that one guy. Right. Like that. It's something. 2U into dash item throw is one of my staples. Launching with H Dormouse is pretty normal, but it feels like you get it feels like you don't get, I guess you get the same follow-ups as you do with cannon. But you don't get the same good stuff after. Like, launching with cannon first into Dormouse seems to get you more height. Not sure if I'm tripping on that. You don't have access to the funny item strike throw? I don't know what the funny item strike throw is. You put the smoke bomb on them, and then you know, you kill them or something? Start playing mine SF6 so I could goon while feeling how it feels to play a top tier. True. Cannonball and bombs let you extend with heavies when doing that corner combo? Gotcha. I think you get some nice corner combos now that I think about it. It's okay, yeah. It's not the worst. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I gotta get used to looking at that. It looks like the, yeah, that's straight up worse than just not doing it, right? It's just straight up worse than not doing it and getting a medium extension after. Yeah, so, gotcha. Can't go until a Diva or Voss is a skill issue? Now we're talking. Star's the only item that loops into itself in the corner. None of the others have that much sauce. Yeah, I mean, Star loops in on point blank on crouching. I wouldn't call it... It's not that realistic of a thing to happen, but, you know. Stars are good usually, but in the corner their bouncing will eat your combo mint, not recommended. Understandable. Usually use H cannons to keep them at height. If you do 2 hits auto combo before cannons, you still get 2H to 2H anyways. I see. Gotcha. I see. Okay. Let's just play the character. Let's not spend too much time. We'll get there. Right at the end of the day, the thing more important than any amount of labbing is actually just getting some hands-on experience and going from there, right? And as we discover things that either do or don't work, then we can adjust as is necessary, right? But we do have that this. Whoa, okay. The fellows are actually too good sometimes. Interesting. Can't do this with the M fellows, I imagine, right? Yeah, no. They send them high as fuck. Grant's going away, man. He's going to a place for very bad people. Time to snipe. So true, best. Godspeed. Give up. Kind of threatening. Yeah, you gotta time it a little bit. You gotta delay that. Which characters are a master so far? I think just about exactly half the roster, if I remember correctly.
Here begins Fate's episode.
I do goon to Voss. We'll talk about SF6 characters. Take that, YouTube chatter. Damn. Destroyed. Oh, hello, Hecko. Immediately sniped by a better zoner. This is sad. I feel like for zoners especially, labbing definitely pales in comparison to just playing neutral versus people. Yeah, I think it's true for the entire cast, but I see what you're getting at. a lot less of your strength is going to come from how good your combos are, and more just from how you figuring out how your zoning pattern flows. Right? Yeah, so it's gonna be tough, right? So this guy, I'm just like straight up, my ass is not a zoner in this matchup because Eustace is just he's just gonna kick my ass in the fireball war, I think. Ow, ow, ow. Sure. Oh, now if we don't give him time to get set up. Okay. 1, 2. I learned that one from training mode. Good, sir. Parrish Ramirez? Haha funny? Haha funny by Stars? Wait, broken ass Vakala? He also kicks your ass in the rushdown war, I'm pretty sure. Listen. We gotta do what we gotta do.
Disappear. The mech. Sitting duck. Dead end.
I do not like getting zoned by Eustace. Oh god, Heckle lost the first round that he kicked his router. Just kidding, he's French. He can't help it. It's in his nature to kick his router. Ball. Oh, I did H Dormouse. I didn't realize. I was out of Dormouse. There, unblockable. Oh! Hello, Eustace.
No returns.
Ah! Ah! Okay. Stuff. No, sir. Parrish Ramirez, even. Holy shit, the fellas doing God's work. I've been side swapped. I got crossed up on my DP input. Careful, sir, that's not safe. The only thing saving me right now is my limited knowledge of Eustace. Oh god. Is Lucy Vera as awful for Vera as my experience is? I get crashed out fighting Lucy? Probably not that bad, no. Fellas are oddly active, yeah, it's worth remembering. They're kind of goated. Oh, Jesus Christ. Round start, rush down.
Not today. Not today.
It's a good ass 6XL. I gotta start using that to my advantage a bit, I think. It's a good ass 6XL. I'm really not used to looking at my items. I feel like I am kind of just hoping for the best still. Probably not a good idea. Beach ball, garbage.
That it.
Oh, I didn't mean to spot that. Just trying to switch from block to guard, and the disastrous happened. Oh, that's bad. Interesting conversion. Works out decently. Oh, I've been no escaped. Oh! She doesn't get close age, close age! Oh, that's horrible news. Oh, she doesn't get close age. Are you dead? Oh, thank God. Vikala does not get counter hit close age into another close age. Yeah. Feels Vera has no tools for fighting Aura Farm whatsoever. I mean, you can. It's true, but also, like, you know. He is not really, you can always just, like, run at his ass, right? Like, roll and jump beat Aura Farm pretty decently. Which are tools that every character has access to. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Rat down, by the way. He only gets close H on crouching. I see. Oh, I'm dead as fuck. Bad round. Tough round. If I try to stay range, I can do something about him. Aura farming, I run into his far M. What? Is it leave the mouse alone? Was this dog about to eat my dead body? Oh my god. Bro, did run up DP. Oh, Jesus. A little early on that. Your minus there. That's not the combo at all. Crouching opens up a lot of new routes for her in terms of items. I see. Oh, tried to punish that. It is not safe to just be throwing out the youthful mech like that. But God knows my dumbass did not have the punish on deck. No, sir. I don't know what cooldowns I have. I actually don't remember which. Like, I'm looking at the icons. I'm like, wait, does that mean I have cannon or no? I straight up didn't. I tried to cannon there. I did the one thing I didn't have, and I died for it. Oh, I should be rolling those and killing him. Ah! Oh my God, Hecko! Oh! You know, I gotta be rolling those. It is not safe for him to be doing it. It doesn't mean that I can't. I should still expect him to do it, so considering how much he has been. Crouching opens up the motherfucking infinite. That's true. 5UH would like a word with a rolling, jumping Vera. I mean, 5UH would also like a word with literally anything that is going to, where it's going to whiff and so he's going to die thereafter, right? The idea that like the H follow-up of the aura farm is like, haha, now Lucilius has like an airtight zoning game plan is pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie to you. 5UH would like to have a word with you by the fact that if it's a useful tool, Vera's already in range to attack you with 6XL. Which it is slower than. Does 2M let her low profile use his gun while advancing, or does it increase her hurt box? I actually don't know. I'm not aware if it's got like a nasty like hurt box shift to it. My guess would be no. It's because it doesn't seem like Vikala has really a lot of that. Bearish. Jesus crap. Oh. Doesn't hurt box shift too much? Yeah, I don't think Vikala... It seems a little out of character design for Vikala to have that. He did it again? Interesting. Yeah. In the battle of the U fireballs, it's going to be real hard to beat that Eustace guy. I should be rolling that. Not spot dodge. Oh my Jesus Christ, Hecko. Hello. I'll try to keep in mind if I ever try to do the Vera Master Run again. For Vera, it is TBH. You can barely do anything, only slightly exaggerated. Her, like, far M is almost the size of your fucking H follow-up. I'm not saying it's a good match. I'm saying I don't think it's that bad. As is usual, Iblis might maybe even harder for her than anything else, right?
You can't hide.
Owie. Oh, I didn't land in time to block. Like I said, I will kill you. Apparently spot dodging it the one time was not enough. How do you like it, though? Oh, I didn't get... What? I tried to do the auto combo follow-ups. They don't exist. Do you know this? Do they know that the auto combo follow-ups are fictional? How do you like it? How do you like it, huh? How do you like it? No one expects the third raw RS, for real. Thankfully, I can still use Iblis after H follow-up. True, true. For me, it's the fact that Lucy buttons are good enough to compete with Vera in her best range. Yeah, sure. In that case, Vera's best range is probably right in Lucilius' face, though, right? Where he will struggle a little bit more. Generally, most mid-range characters do not want to fight Lucy in the mid-range, right? And Vera is at her core a rushdown anyway, right? Like, yes, she's got good buttons, but it's all for the end purpose of getting yourself in the dude's face. Lucy do be kicking? Yep. Can we test the 2M hurt box? You know, we could have if I read that before we found another one. Mid-range rushdown focus? Yeah. This dimension, Cannonball and Spike can give a 6XL conversion after auto combo? Interesting. Hello, Jita. Nacho cheese. Vera feels bad? I think he's fine. He's not one of the stronger characters in the game, certainly, but... Bad? I don't quite know about that. Nice. Bonk. Get away from me, Jita. Domain expansion. Rat punch barrage. That's fake as fuck. But I will never be punished. That's also fake as fuck. There's a lot of fake stuff you can do in these block strings that I want to try to be a little careful with, because I think you can spam it a lot and probably get way more mileage than you maybe should. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. Yep. Always weird comboing with characters who don't have close H after Raging Strike. Can we change 250 to no Dormouse 5U's barely being used as is? That's true. But maybe that's a problem. Maybe I should be using 5U more. No Dormouse might be more important, though. It's at least more obviously easy to use than 5U is, right? Oh, Jesus. How does she know? Every time. Bearish. I gotta actually, like, look at my my shit, what items I have. Because right now I'm not really doing a good job of that. There you go. There's some item usage there. Mostly lucky on star, but... Oh, I already Raging Struck in that combo. That's tough. It's a nice far M to use after that throw break situation, I'll tell you that for free. 1, 2, 3, perish? Maybe? I don't think so. I think it's fully scaled. I think you're fine. Are you dead? Gilded Heaven Strike. Lucky star mentioned, so true. Me when I get lucky getting a star. That's punishable, madame. That's -8 if you do the full Rekka. Vicky can also run the 1-frame 6XL link from triple auto combo on crouching.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
She's plus 10? Isn't that more than normal? You're good. She talking to me there? Yeah, I can't roll that. Madame. So yeah, once you get them to not want to roll, you can start hitting the end Dormouse, I guess is the idea. Woo! So, yeah. You saw the close H almost came out, but it's a little slow, I suppose. Oh my DP. Nothing. That doesn't work like that. That doesn't work like that at all. Spike Ball. I actually saw it. I saw oh god. I saw Spike Ball and I was like, it's my chance. And then I used Spike Ball. But I didn't know how to use Spike Ball. Is the big unfortunate piece of that. Oh my god! Oh my lordy lord! What? Okay, it's fine. We're chilling. +9 is a 1-frame 6XL link? Oh yeah, right. Yeah. +9, correct. Because 6XL is 8 frames and the 1 frame of dashing. That's this far M is pretty nice, I will tell you. Right away, this feels like a nice button. Cheese sticks. Oh, that doesn't work. I don't know why I keep wanting to do that. Is that something we did on? I don't think so, right? That wasn't something we did on what's her face? Fairy? No. I just made up this habit out of nowhere. Oh, that was not in close normal distance. I see. I guess cannon is what's the problem? Like, why wouldn't I just cancel into cannon and pressure? Is there a gap there or something? Is something fake about it? Is it not plus unless I get a good item? Or ow. To be noted, you need to dash for 1 frame more for 6L to give you close M follow-up in a link that can legit be practically considered a 1-frame link. I mean, it's already a real one. Like, if you're +9, it's not like it's a 1-frame link, right? If you need to dash for 1 frame more, then it's impossible, is what it is. It's already a 1-frame link if you only dash for 1 frame. Ow, because you can't buffer the dash button in this game. Rollable, also punishable on light items? I see. Wait, are the cannon place is rollable, or the items are rollable? Which one? Both? You can roll it and only the U cannon is plus? I see. Both? Gotcha. I was like, I know there's a reason she's not doing it, but I don't see it right now. Honestly, I thought the cannon place wouldn't be. It looks like it hits, you know, near to the ground. Oh, Jesus. She wants the end of my life. I meant to do super, and I got JU, but I think she was walking back. I would have blocked it anyway, so it's fine. Rick, have you lost a game yet? Just now?
Believe in victory.
Both? Gotcha. Believe it or not, losing a game on Vikala came a little earlier than losing a game on Grant. Bonk. Been amazing watching the BlazBlue community crash out over the mere suggestion of banning a character. Ow, ow, ow. It's always something watching any community crash out over anything, really. Amusing might be the word sometimes. Oh, nice. Actually caught her. No! Kind of a rough combo, you know that? Oh, she actually poses. I feel like most fighting games hate the idea of banning a character. Yep. Carl's not even the strongest character in BlazBlue, so him specifically is very funny. A lot of the times it's the character people hate fighting the most, not necessarily the best character. And stuff like that. Though sometimes there is certainly, you know, a correlation there, but... Ow, ow, ow. Oh, Jesus. I like that JH, too. Nice kind of horizontal jump in, like a Vasaraga JM or something. The fellas are pretty active. They catch Vegeta attempting shenanigans. Oh, I've been charged Fireball. Help! Call the police! Oh, ow, ow. Woo! What up, spot dodge? Madman? I have a cross-up button. Feels good. Oh, thank you, Star! Star, I trusted you! Okay. Ow. Is it a he's too good thing where we don't like him being... We don't like him just being infinite thing? I don't know. Vanilla Carl used to have true infinites and he wasn't a ban candidate? Yeah, I mean, it depends on the game you're in, too, right? Stuff that might be, like, completely broken in one game might just be, like, you know, situational and strong in another game. Power levels are very different, certainly. Oh, my lord. Gets wake up back thrown if you're gonna wake up DP me. If we're just like losing respect for each other. That's not real. That's not real either. Yeah, yeah. Gay! Happy Pride? Gay! I assume she said yay, but I heard her go, gay! Well, gay! She does, you know. I raised her well. Oh my god. That was also meant to be an SSBA. It was not. Ow, ow, ow. Please tell me I can kill you here somehow. Surely, right? No, you're not dead. Okay. Got her ass. Got her ass? Do not got her ass! Oh my, Jesus, super jump. Hello. Vikala SSBA is actually a gay pride parade? Gay! Happy doesn't smash getting trashed for once over the discussion of bans. Steve still deserves one, though? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care much either way, honestly, about either game. No disrespect, but... So the point of it is that, like, if everyone is running a character on the optimal team, and if you're not, you're throwing, that's when I think there's a possible argument. What are you talking about? What? Are you talking... team? You talking about, like, 3v3 games, or what? Smash is trash? Oh, Smash is fun. I wouldn't agree with that either. I don't necessarily, like, I'm not following every development of the competitive scene, but the game's fun. It's fun to play competitively, too. It's actually, you know, went to some locals back in my day, and like my university and stuff like that. Twitch chat talking about fighter? Oh, fighters, yeah. I mentioned lab code ban reasoning? Yeah. You gotta do more raw star and spike ball when you roll them in neutral. Great screen pollution, easy approaches. Yeah, I think one of the big things right now is I have no idea what item I have. It's like, it's a part of the screen. I don't know about you guys, but personally, I am, so, like my eyes, right? I am basically always looking at my opponent, right? So, if Gran's over here, I'm looking at Gran, and I'm looking at the small area around Gran. For me to look over to my items and back to Gran is, like, genuinely, it's not, look at your meter. But I know, but, like, it's not like I don't usually look at my meter very often at all. Unless we're in, I guess, like, in neutral, I should be looking at my items a little bit more, but, like, then I want to look at, when I'm zoning especially, I feel like I really want to look at my items, right? So I'm finding it very unnatural to, like, look over there instead of over here, right? If like, we side swap and Gran ends up, like, here, then it's a little easier, right? Because then he's right there, but most of the time, right? Most of the time, it becomes it's a matter of, like, it's certainly a weird habit, right? Something that needs to get, takes a lot of getting used to. It's hard to steal glances and gauges when you're trying to focus on the opponent. Yeah. It's also just, like, not a habitual, like, it's not something that, you know, in 1,200 hours of muscle memory, I never have had to look at that spot of the screen that, like, consistently in any way, right? Remember that star and spike ball are way better when tossed instead of cannons, so they moved slow and cover more space? Yeah. But the spike ball rolls and the star does like this, right? Just kind of bounces around. Do we want to test the 2M hurtbox thing? Yeah, not a huge hurtbox shift, right? If anything, a huge hurtbox extension forward, but, like, vertically? Like, compared to this for crouch? Really, not really, doesn't shift it at all, really, right? The thing in this game is that you always have meters, so the habit just doesn't exist. I mean, yeah, I'll look at my, like, and, you know, like, meter, I will only look at in very specific circumstances, essentially. Star is good, cannon, but spike ball function just becomes a generic projectile, right? Got a low profile projectiles? I mean, unless they whiff on crouchers, then no, right? Basically, like, it would, you would need something that whiffs on crouches, right? It's not even close. You would need like M Dormouse. It probably low profiles M Dormouse, which crouching also low profiles. I mean, ones that whiff on crouchers? I mean, yeah, look. Like, that is shorter than her crouching hitbox, right? If you just look at her crouching hitbox, it actually extends up for a second at the start of 2M. But then 2M itself, it is, if I understand, yeah, it's a little shorter than her crouching, right? Since it theoretically could let her advance through them? I suppose so, yeah, I mean, if another Vikala did M Dormouse at your M Dormouse, or at you, would 2U shift the hurtbox more heavily? Nope, it doesn't. It actually extends it. That's really funny. It extends her crouching hurtbox while it's active. But yeah, Vakala does this, right? Yeah, it's kind of weird because at the start it, like, extends it, but yeah, you could do that. But, you know, most of the time, it's probably better to just, like, crouch it and then close distance, right? Crouch it, stand back up, close. You'll close way more distance that way than just doing 2M. Right? Like it's, or you know, straight up just crouch and then punish with your own thing as well. Oh dang, yeah. Pest part of vocals is grab. Excuse me? Say what? Yeah, Vakala feels weird. I'm gonna have to get used to looking at those. I don't use 5U right now at all, but I don't think it's because it's bad. I think it's because I just have no idea what item I have. Basically, I'm like operating without the buffs, you know? The ball's very cute. I like the little mice on it, but...
Here begins Fate's episode.
No Dormouse probably is more correct for the 250 though. Oh Jesus Christ. This one's tough, man. Belial is actually just a better zoner than we are, and I don't want to get near him.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
This is I don't know about this one.
Take it all in.
I don't know about this one, man. This character literally outzones me, and I mean, you think I wanna run up close Grand Blue against Belial? God, I love this matchup. Yeah, this got to be one of the better ones out there for Mr. Sex Pest here. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk. So we do just kind of have to fight him on even ground here, up close. That's nice. We can do that at least. Nice full screen. Oh, if I did 214, he might have been dead there. You don't do that. Oh, but he's fine. He didn't punish me. Honestly, Abel outzones most zoners, I feel. Yeah, but like, you know, this is actually one of the cases, like, you know, Matera at least is very, like, he's actually very good against flights, right? Ow.
You're good.
This does not feel good. Now, he's not spamming M Fireball, which is actually, this means we actually can zone him. The fact that he's not just spamming M Fireball over and over makes this actually doable, which is certainly good news. Yeah, if you, like, you know, now we're talking. This is actually, if he's gonna let me do this, then the matchup's gonna be very doable. Certainly. Uh-oh. Things can go south fast, though. Don't get crazy with it. Playing Vikala has never felt good. She's certainly a strange one. You can always try to fire M fellows if he keeps flying. True. Do fellows clash with flight laser? I have no idea. I have no idea what the, like, projectile clash levels, like, what that system even is, or how detailed it is, or what the numbers on basically anything are. Oh god, he knows now. He's actually zoning. Who let him do this? Who told him? Oh, who told him he could just hit M Fireball and win? Ow, ow, ow. Sure. I thought he was gonna fly. His ass did not fly. Love that energy. Fuck that energy.
Missed me. Taste this. You're good.
Parrish. Ramirez even.
That was incredible.
They're learning the matchup in real time, man. He's learning as he fights.
Let me hear you.
Sagat gameplay. Stop that. Stop zoning.
You like that?
Open the country. Stop. Did you just roll my trap? What? What? Did he just roll the trap activation? That doesn't seem fair. He can do that? Gee, I saw I had Spike Ball and I did Spike Ball. I'm the world's greatest. Cannonball, sure. Ow, ow. I gotta get in the habit of, like, reading out every item as it changes. Star? That's good news. I thought I would hit him on the way back, but the air invuln from, like, the bounce out kind of saved him. Oh, that still got me. Honestly, I thought it was too far away, but it was the other flight. No, sir.
You've got spirit.
You are a vile, vile man. And you do not deserve any sort of mercy. Have you heard that ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves, Abel? Top 1 Vicky, for real. I gotta start, like, I think, like, to get in the habit of it, I have to, like, look at it and name, every time the item changes, I gotta name what it just changed to, you know? I gotta be hit with a "this is good news" every time you pull a star. You can finally BBs, to be fair. So, like, I think it's important reporting. Type shit. 1, 2, razzle dazzle. Oh, I see. You get back in auto combo range, huh? Even if you're a little bit further away? Do you get back in auto combo range once you launch if you do that? Seems that way. Bakala loves Abel's energy. Someone needs to have a talk with the rat. My daughter, she's a teenager. She's going through a rebellious phase. Okay, it's fine. She'll be fine. She's so cute. But I love my favorite sex pest more. So true. Keys and heart. This is bad news. It is kind of bad news. It's Pride Month. He has superpowers. Trap can be rolled. That's so sad, man. If you do want to be a bee, you can always try playing VSAV, maintaining the agenda as our top priority. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I respect it. I do respect it. I don't think I'm going to, but I respect the attempt.
Not today. Silly duck, run. Out of my way.
Oh, fuck that energy. 1, 2, 3. Bonk. Not quite.
Here goes. Light him up.
Sitting duck. Got him. Adjusting angle.
And
I gotta be better at anti-air. This Hecko individual. Rat down!
You blew it. Tasty.
It's only the best throw tech line in the video game, okay? I healed his ass! Oh, wait, I didn't do the thing I said I was gonna do. Ball. It's ball right now. It's hearts. Oh, okay.
Blew it.
A watch pot never boils. Don't you know? If I name the items, it'll all be bad.
good.
It's the last day of Pride Month. Sorry, fellas. I will no longer exist by tomorrow.
Than we thought.
It's that textbook with, like, the human evolution chart that's, like, later homo.
Dud.
You know what I'm saying?
For Mac, that's not a dud.
Okay, ball. Cannonball.
Take this.
Potential. Shoot his ass. Oh, maybe not.
Give up.
1, 2, 3. That doesn't work, but I'm very plus. Have you considered?
Tell me you're scared of death.
Ball again. Gruel again? Ball again? What the hell? I'm rioting, man. My cannons rejected. They reject me. They protect Eustace.
Dead end.
They love Eustace more than they love me. Doesn't seem fair. Is that, did we get ball again or did it not change yet? Oh, heart. Amazing. Thank you. That's you know, I guess I was complaining about ball too much. That's my bad.
That's one.
Taste it.
Catch him.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
You're tough.
You add items to your mental stacks, you can add the items to their mental stack, but I gotta add it to my mental stack too, man.
Got him. Got him. Simple.
Okay. Ball again. Oh boy, Gruel, my favorite.
Clear it. Sitting duck. For Mac, tell me you're scared of death. Out of my tick-tock.
TikTok! No! TikTok!
Slow kill.
The brains of our children. Rot it! I say.
No running.
Oh, the timing on that is difficult to figure out, certainly. God knows, my ass does not have that right now. I don't know, man. Did I use a brave point? Give it back to me if I did. Vikala to only strike button tech for the entire master run, so we get wrapped down. To be fair, I do that most of the time, so you're fine. Ball? Horrible? Horrible? He recovered faster than I thought he would. That's bad. It's very bad.
They won't retreat. They won't retreat. Not today.
What? I air... What? The 2HH is air blockable. I see. I didn't even... Okay, cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. Cool.
Believe in victory.
I'd be okay if Bomb could hit Vikala, but now stayed on hit. Faust type shit? For real?
Down here. Out of my way.
I don't think I knew that 2HH was air blockable before. There's a use for 6XH, finally found. Oh, backdash into UDP? Bro does not want the consequences of his actions.
Increasing output.
Interesting extension.
Slow kill. Not today.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, I rolled it too early. You gotta roll it a little faster on reaction than that. Oi. So true. I should have UDP'd quicker.
Faster.
Don't the zoner mains know they'll fit they lost one of their main complaining cards? What are you talking about?
Disappear.
Oh, Jesus.
Dead end.
Right now, I'm joining the war on zoner mains on the side of zoner mains, personally. I think people have gone a little too insane with their evaluations of some of the zoners in this video game. Bonk. Oh, Jesus. Fucking shit. Oh, Jesus shit. Fucking hell. Okay. Die. Guess we are just both jumping at each other over and over, huh?
Tell me you're scared of death.
That's fine by me. What the? He's just... Is this punish? He's just doing it in neutral for fun?
Forfeit. Out of my way. This might take
Owie.
out of the bag.
Okay. Perish, Mr. Stiss. Straight to hell with you. 2H on Fairy Matera being air blockable. Oh, because I mean, Eustace's 2HH is air unblockable?
What is
Or air blockable? His 2H is fully air unblockable though, right?
Utopia.
Next we got a petition to ban Fairy and Matera. It's quite the thing.
Nice try.
People really can't convince themselves of anything if they try hard enough. Rat down! Rat down! Oh, Star what?
You blew it. You got me. Yeah, take the tick tock. Now we're never.
That's fine. I'm relatively okay with this. In the grand scheme of things, that a little bit less. That I'm very okay with, him just wasting the H grenade on 6xh. Right away like that. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, Hecko. Good games. Good games, good games, good games. Rat down. Rat down.
I can
Healed him 2k HP. Yeah, double hearts is rough. Petitions are cringe. You ban the character at your own tournament. If anyone actually agrees, they do it too. And I guess people, you know, what if you're not the person with the authority to ban characters or not, right? It's kind of the idea. People want to gather together to make their voice heard to the person who actually has the authority to do something, I suppose. One-sided dominance in 2025 is a bannable offense, punishable by death. Sometimes you just gotta believe in yourself. It's true. It's hard to do on Vakala, I will say. I feel very unconfident. That was the same thing at the start of a lot of these, like, the runs on zoners or like slightly more unorthodox characters, right? At least unorthodox for me. It don't really be working out immediately like that. Underutilizing H marching teeth, especially on the knockdowns. I don't doubt that there's a lot you could be doing better on Vakala. I doubt it's just that either. I don't ban characters, I ban anyone who can competently play characters I don't like. There you go, ban everyone who can beat you, and then you'll always be first. Anyone who has even like a snowball's chance in hell of beating your ass. That's the real winner strategy right there. Guys, I guess 2M does seem to keep you, like, even if you're a little further away like this, right? Doing 2M here keeps you in auto combo range? Yeah, okay, that's based. That's based, pretty good. Oomphy stands for one of my friend's followers. I think Oomphy just a word people use to mean buddy now, though, right? Like, it's like, yes, that's what it stands for, but I feel like it's just not what people use it for anymore. In many ways, like, it's just kind of been... It's been turned into person that I know and have a, at least, mildly positive opinion of. Not good! I still intended use, to be fair, that's oomph. If you do auto combo point blank, you can still be in auto combo range after H run rhythm. Yeah, but even if I'm a little further away, if I 2M, then it gets me into auto combo range once the cannons launch, is what I'm referring to. Co-opted by the friendless? That's tough. A different Eustace. This is uncommon. My good oomph. Yes, will be vanishing tomorrow, so true.
Believe in victory.
It's pretty fucked up that Pride is the only time that, you know, anyone, even remotely LGBTQ, is allowed to occupy like physical space within the universe. It's like the very fabric of the world we live in just rejects you guys. The other 11 months of the year, I suppose. Kind of fucked up. But like, I didn't make the rules. Oh yeah, good old charge full mech. Beating my ass, as usual, certainly. Thank you, fellas, for being the goats. Truly. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
You're tough.
Are like vampires in the sunlight. Belial will be removed from the game tomorrow. Missing the close M link after H Rat Sengon is a horrible feeling and made me want to cry. I like that you call it Rat Sengon. That is pretty cute. I can always do H fellas after that connects, so I gotta keep that in mind.
Yeah, take this. Finish this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fair. Will I ever land that overhead into trap on anyone? Perhaps. One day.
Caught. Gotta move back.
Yep. That is not real, Mr. Stiss.
No returns.
Unbased and reactable pressure pill. I fear. Go rats, I agree.
Tell me.
Nope, never. Not one time will I ever get to do that overhead, I fear. That's also against the rules. Maybe it's Pride Month holding me back. Maybe we have to wait till that's done.
See you on the other side.
Oh, thank you, safe jabs. All right. Die of cuteness, motherfucker. Oh, you don't get the full animation. Never mind. Landing over into trap implies laying down the trap successfully in the first place. So true, honestly. 7 minutes before I am vaporized. It's like Expedition 33, man. You're gonna gamage. I'm sorry. I hate to inform you. But it's the way that things have to be, I suppose. Oh god, Ladiva dies with us tomorrow. My game still has, my copy still gets Ladiva though. They grandfather her in just for me. I asked them very nicely. This child's heart pellet has blocked an entire rifle blast at point blank. It's true. That should tell you something about the power of love, I think. Or something. You already know what I'll do. I assume it's DP on wake up. I'll save jab your ass. I don't have to guess. I just OS you. Thoughts? Me and my rad daughter with her little Vern headbands. No DP. He lied to me? What the hell? This guy's a big, ugly, stinky liar? I don't know, man. 2, 3. Whoa! It's a big ass jump button. I feel like I'm not used to seeing that out of C. Maybe C doesn't jump that often usually. Yeah, wow, that is fucking huge. How am I just noticing this now? Because the good news about it being huge means that the hurtbox extension on it is also huge. Is always good news. You can finally BBs also, etc., etc. Nice try. Trying to crush my rat daughter into a fine rodent sauce? I don't think so. Considering how much the cast is MC sexual, regardless of which gender you pick, a good portion of the cast disappears tomorrow? Damn. Even the bisexuals aren't safe. Oh, Jesus. Ah! Whoa! I liked it better when the Siegfried was at range and he was just jumping and we were killing him for it. Once he got closer, he got, oh my god. Just whiffed the throw after the first throw anyway, because why wouldn't he, I suppose? Where's my 2H? Oh god, wait, did I get 2-2H? I must have gotten 2-2H accidentally. Oh, the freeze frame when Vicky kills with the Raging Strike? Yeah. It's like he's presenting your dead corpse to the gods. It's like a celebration. Oh, that's like air untackable the whole way down if you catch a jump, huh? That's pretty good. When he said you already know what I'll do, did he mean jump? Because that's not what I would have guessed, but it seems now that that's what he meant, if I had to guess. Oh, yeah, there's a Vikala 2H moment, certainly. Well, I was a little early because he super jumped, but even still. Ow, ow. You can't just do fireballs and pressure point blank. Who do you think you are? I was guessing DP, but I guess I lost too. Yeah. The mind game on the greeting card did beat my ass. We're just gonna talk to someone about the response to me being bi was not only do you beat me in the game, you also beat me in sexuality. Is it the optimal sexuality? Is this confirmed? What does the council say? He actually hasn't DP'd once, even in some situations where I definitely would have expected him to. Bonk. Oh, that's not Dormouse. Oopsie. My bad. Big dog. That's on me for sure. He just mashed on wake up. Okay, maybe that's what he meant. Maybe what he meant was I'm gonna mash on wake up. Tried to throw him and it was a very bad idea. Oh, sir. Oh, maybe he didn't. Oh, okay. Maybe he didn't mean that, but then he did. I mean, it wasn't on wake up, but it was pretty soon afterwards. Yeah, it's top tier. He for sure meant jump. Most I've ever seen this character in the air. Yep. I suppose he did. Haha! Oh, I meant to. What? I meant to get the fellows. Where'd the fellows go? Okay, converted on his ass. Yup, he's high up, so you can actually get that. I don't know. I just realized I look at Vikala's like skill icons and they don't. Where's my close age? It's fine. You don't have a punish for it. We will take those. Like I look at her skill icons and they don't mean anything to me. I don't know what cooldowns I have up. You know what I mean? Is it because they're all just a fireball? GG's break that 2HH being air blocked fucked my brain. Me too, man. Is it because they're all a fire? Like I don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't inherently know what inputs are which special yet, and they're all just a fireball, I suppose. It's like I look at these inputs. And I'm like I don't like, or I look at the icons. I don't know what fucking specials I have. Not one DP. Is this guy okay? I mean, I think jump is his vice. Everyone's got a vice. It sure was a fine pride mo- Rest in peace, Shatter. That sure was a lot of jumping. And you know what? Vikala's 2H is bad enough that it almost worked. Seahawks? What did I do to deserve this, man? Well, Seahawks on like my 5th game as Vakala? My vice is being French, true. Fireball, but with a slightly different angle. That's what I'm saying. I'm scared. Immediately, I'm scared. Okay. I don't know why he did that, but that helps me out a lot, certainly. Get thrown? Merge? The shot's ruined. Uh-huh. The fellas. Oh my god! I guess I had some dash momentum there, so I was still in throw range after close L, close M. Luckily, one of the only characters in the game with less HP than I have, so go straight to hell, Mr. Ox. Don't forget your smiles! Shiny teeth and me looking ass. Imagine being French. It's, like, truly embarrassing. Yummy glass shatter SFX. And step! You wouldn't jump again, would you?
Just wait.
Yeah, he does like the throw after a close out. We can certainly frame trap him on that if we space out, or if we just do close L, close M, right? That'll also... No reason to not mash on a Seahawks that's doing EX Rekka. It is simply not a pressure tool, as it turns out. That was plus, huh? 1, 2, bonk. Nice. Good little Raging Strike conversion, certainly. I'll never ever get to do it, I don't think. I think it's really, the game made it illegal last patch. They like don't let you do it. If you try to do the overhead after the trap, they will like send a neuron signal directly into the muscles of your opponent to do the one thing that will beat the overhead. What's America's worst matchup? I think it's the mirror. Yeah. you answered the you asked the question and then answered it right away. Yes. Ow. JH is so good. I do like her JH a lot. It's very reminiscent of Vasaraga's JM to me, which is also a button I really enjoyed when I was playing him. Oh my god, leave me alone. Get back throw. Oh my god, got his ass? No conversion. I hate it here, man. And the game hates me, and that's not okay as far as I'm concerned. Uh-oh. This is a safe jab, probably. Yes. I did not believe it, but getting Wonder of View to prevent 6xm? Exactly. It's either the mirror or Nom. I think it's the mirror. You could argue that Nom was the mirror's fault, too. That's a nice-ass JH. I really like that button, I will tell you. Have some meter, dumbass. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I was just trying to make myself feel better about the mistake that I made. I was unnecessarily rude to you, and I apologize. Bonk. Bonk. But also... perish for something. Down here! A lot of shit. Oh! I don't think so, Mr. Ox. There must be an enemy stand user nearby. I decided playing Fairy wasn't carrying me enough, so I'm running Cat. Oh! Also, wait, I need to do the thing. I need to look at my items. I need to actually, I forgot. We're gonna do, okay. This next game, for sure, I'm going to name every single item as it comes up to get myself in the habit of looking at what my items are. Because I'm missing out on a lot of potential power of this character right now, but it's like not using 5U at all, right? I'm gonna do that. Hello, Aquatic Toasted. Get this man an eye tracker. Vicky itemless challenge? I am accidentally doing an itemless challenge, right? It's not good. It's not good. We are going to, gonna name every item as it comes up. You have like 3 that basically just steal neutral. Exactly. I haven't played Grand Blue since last patch. How's Vera? She's okay. She's on the weaker end of the cast, but she's like very, very solid. Very install reliant, certainly though. You want to figure out all the different ways you can get into install and do your best to do it as often as possible. Make it a donation thing? Hold up. Ball. Starts on ball all the time. We know that much. Okay. Got a few seconds till it can't. Ball again. Oh boy, my favorite. Ball again. Thank you, video game. Star. Okay. Interesting. Spike ball, apparently. Why did it switch so fast? Now it's ball again. Does it switch when you fire them out of the cannon? It's not real, is it? Oh, it is. No, it's not. I guess that wasn't. I guess 6 seconds passed faster than I thought. 600 cannonball and then cannonball again. Sure. 600 men under my command. Oh my Jesus Christ! I'm so alive? I should be dead. I don't know what their B&B looks like. It definitely should have been dead, I think. Rat down! Perish. I don't think you're dead, right? I'm gonna feed on Midnight's fears and insecurities. If you place a cannon, it swaps? Wait, really?
Strange, right? Focus.
Your salvation.
Inconceivable.
Try 4U for star up close. Wait, you can angle the throw? Also, that's a cute little, she got a little thing. Any item use instant swaps it? Wait, even like 5Uing?
Focus.
You serious? I did not know this. Wait, placing a cannon or firing a cannon? Looks like firing a cannon, right? Opponent's getting no, wait, what? It's not happening, right? Unless I just got cannonball 3 times in a row, which I guess is possible. Uh-oh. Oh, wait.
What next?
Oh my Jesus! DP from a little far, but I did swing into it, so it's fine. Ball. By the way, we had a cannonball earlier, but I was too busy talking about what the Versuja was doing to say it. We had cannonball earlier. Oh my god, bomb? How do you like it? I can't use this bomb here. Not in time. Cannonball, so we can do bonk, bonk into a heavy because we have the cannonball. This is the lesson that I learned. That's a bit of a bad ender, but oh well. I guess it's more that it wasn't really a good ender there, but it's fine. See, I because I knew it was cannonball, I knew I could extend the combo with cannonball, so we got more damage off of that, and maybe I could even kill. Brick, what is your favorite epic song now? Probably Just a Man.
Believe in victory.
I made a top 5 with my friend when we watched it. I think it's in order from 1 to 5. Probably Just a Man, Thunderbringer, maybe I had Dangerous. Dangerous is really nice. I like Dangerous a lot. Ruthlessness. And wait, I forgot my number 5. I've forgotten my 5. I actually don't remember what the 5th one is. Ow, ow. Oh, what's the last one? I forgot what it's called now. I Will Fall in Love with You, you know, like the one at the very end when he like hit the one with him and Penelope. That one. This man goes so hard. Suffering's probably my favorite. That's fair. A lot, honestly, like the more I like, I've been like obsessed with it for the past little bit. Everything's stuck in my head, so I just like keep re-listening to things, and like the more like everything's a banger as it turns out, right? Like Keep Your Friends Close, I like a lot. I like Open Arms. I like Polyphemus. Survive. Thunderbringer is my song for when I sow the seeds of hate on many. Yeah. Thunderbringer is that is goat shit. I love Zeus's voice is so perfect. Luke Holt, right, does an amazing job. Get lost. Perish, by the way. Oh wait, you distracted me. I'm not naming items. Cheese. Spike ball. That's good. So now we know I have spike ball. We should do that. No, we shouldn't. Okay. Yeah. I guess placing like throwing items when without a knockdown on against Versuja is probably a bad idea. Smoke bomb. Hearts. Disgusting. Submit. Start. Get start. Oh my god. Star. The go. Ball. We have cheese there for a second. I think we might have. 600 men under my command. Okay. Bonk. 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 Hearts! I wasn't paying attention! No! I thought, you know. And I pay the price. Bonk. This Versuja loves blocking. Wouldn't you like his goat? Hermes, honestly, like, yeah. Wouldn't the other one, like, in the Cersei saga, right? Or wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Yeah, Hermes, I honestly, like, Dangerous is my... If I had to pick a Hermes song, I think I like Dangerous more, but... I don't know who the guy for Hermes is, but my god, is Hermes amazing in that shit. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Like in the night, like in that tragic. You can be hurt, you can beat her.
Here begins fate's
Vikala is a winning Versucha matchup because the woman is so fucking massive. Projectile being on screen hits her by default. That's fair. Elvin Zeus actually struck Athena down because she mentioned cheating on wives. I'm surprised it still gets to him.
Believe in
You would think that that'd be like,
battle. One.
you know,
Engage.
that's like a normal thing for that guy. I think he'd be like super okay with it at this point. There you go. Let's actually do some of that. Oh, ball, by the way. Ball, cannonball. Interesting. Good to know. I tried to throw that in there. Ball, horrible. Star. Get haha funny, nerd. I got one of my win neutral items. Ball and then cannonball. Speaking of win neutral items. Perish, ball again, or cannonball again. It's Zeus is a baby, he'd start crying if you called him a poopy head. I guess that's fair. Fainting an item lets you reroll, but would not recommend. For you is great though. Actually, I still didn't realize there was a for you. Cannonball or bomb, by the way. Ball again. Rat down. Got her ass? Oh, almost got her ass. Ball again.
You're done for.
I heard Yule is weaker. I would think he's on the weaker end of things, certainly, but I need to play her and actually figure it out. Her and Luane are two that I'm not super confident in my opinions on. But my gut tells me, yes, UL is probably not very good. But she's got some good stuff, certainly. Ball, cannonball, bomb. Okay, wait. Yup. See, I knew it was cannonball, so I could actually use it. Star? I'd like to use this so I got a chance. I didn't. It was too much on me. That's something that happens, certainly, right? It's like sometimes you just, like, you get a good item, but, like, you just, you know, an opportunity only exists for those who can actually take advantage. I don't got the time. Wait, that fucking low profiled my JH. Oh, star again, by the way. Oh, what? My star. He's gone. Cannonball. Wouldn't you like a taste of the magic? Oh, star again. Hello. We got regular ball in the middle there, by the way. That I'm not a fan of. But star, though. Oh, I didn't mean to put it in the cannon, but he just was. Gotcha. I like, again, when we get a good item, like, when we use them, we get a lot of value immediately, right? So it is worth doing. It's just, it's so weird. He'd have called him out to his wife in front of all of the gods. That's fair. He still was like, you got a point, though, because he still approved Hermes, like, going over there and saving his ass. Right? Out. Ball, by the way. Cannonball. Ball. Oh my god. Oh my double god. Yeah, see, so that's a case, for example, where Galleon's DP beats that, right? So again, the idea that Galleon, like, certainly there is pros and cons. Galleon's DP does not lose in that situation. I think it was less so him agreeing her, more still liking her since she's his daughter. Yeah, but more so, like, you know, he didn't, like, he struck her down, but he still, like, did what she wanted, is my point, you know? He was still like, okay, then, fine. Hearts, by the way. Worthless. Spike ball. Now we're talking. Oh, the air stall. I hate it here. Whoa. She involved into a later hit frame of Dormouse. It's very funny. Star. Nice. Oh, star. That's a taste of the magic right there. That lets you, that's kind of shit where you use more than words. Because deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. Oh, God. I thought I caught her, honestly, with that 6XL. I was not ready to still get haha funny there. Spike ball. Cannonball. Is she throw punishable on that one, too? Or is it only the heavy backflip? I think so, right? I think she's still throw punishable there. Ding, ding. Huh! Ball. Okay. We're 2/38 of the way through the infinite, true. Is Rad 5H kind of bonkers? It's okay, it's big. 2 stars is always gap, correct. That's the kind of shit where you taste, oh, some of the magic. And then potentially even use more than words, because deep in the night, the fight could be tragic. Okay. I mean, the infinite? Oh, cheese, by the way. I forgot about the item. Smoke. You don't want the smoke? Ball. This takes, again, it's a good habit to build up, I think, even though it's certainly taking quite a bit of getting used to. Bomb. Do something about it. You fool! Cannonball. Interesting. I meant to do cannon there, but I panicked and did a U button and then something. And bad things happen to me, generally. Hit. Hop. Okay, okay. Simply use ultimate fireball and win the game.
Thanks to you,
We did a bet. That was the best job we've ever done at trying to keep track of our items, right? Certainly, I still missed a couple of good ones, I'm sure, but that was better than we have been. Bomb low key's my favorite because as long as it explodes in time, the explosion covers you. Correct. Nice, making good use of items. Yeah. I gotta build that habit of actually looking at the items as they come, right? And you gotta get like a rough sense of how long 6 seconds is from when you last saw it. This idea of like placing a cannon down, switching it doesn't seem correct though, right? Like it does seem like it's just on the 6-second timer. I can throw like multiple. No, maybe. Actually, I don't know. I should test that out in a little bit more depth soon here. I have to say the way you play while explaining everything you do is insane. Thank you. I mean, you get used to it, right? At this point, I've been doing it for Jesus Christ, like a year and a half. Jeez, oh my God. I guess so. Yeah. So you know, you get used to it over time. Plus, I'm also just like I just really like talking. Like whether it's while I play or I just like yapping in general, even like in my own like personal life, right? Ball, okay, sure. Bonk, bonk. Gotcha. Ball. Oh, cannonball. That means we can do. No, I was gonna say we can do hot girl shit. Like, oh god, I was gonna do auto combo into cannonball into extension. I had the magic. Oh Jesus. Okay, cannonball again, and then it went to hearts. That's fine. So heart means we're shit out of luck. Star? I mean, we'll take it. Not my choice in the corner, but much better than heart, certainly. The fellas? No fellas. What did I do, man? Why do you hate me? Get away from me. Oh, good spot dodge. Oh god, good 2H. Wait, who are you? Ow. This Cag kinda locked in. Ooh. Never mind. This Cag is locked out. Can't kill them, can I? No, I can't. Okay, Chizu. He's almost on chip, you know. Yep. He's a nerd. He's a nerd. Yeah, brick wall. We love him for it. Thank you. Those are probably all somewhat endearing, I think. I'll take them as a compliment. I appreciate it. Ball, by the way. Ball? What's happening here? Is this an infinite? Ball again? Mom, we had ball for dinner yesterday. Oh. Okay, maybe ball for dinner is kind of a weird thing to say, but don't worry about it too much. Don't ball! Are you fucking kidding? Okay, now I'm getting mad. I want to stop tracking because I'm getting mad. It's like 4 balls in a row. It's like 2 like entire adult men worth of balls. It's like when your mom yells at you and then gives you McDonald's instead of admitting she was wrong. That's Zeus? Yeah. Or the brown parent equivalent of like bringing some cut up fruit to your room without asking you because they beat your ass earlier that day. Get shot with a bomb. Oh, and bomb also, by the way, but it's fine. Vic, stop eating the dodgeball. It's not that tasty. Playing while reading chats is what I find insane. That's more of like its own thing for sure, right? That's more of like you just get used to it as you do it over time. You find like gaps when you're getting comboed, when you're doing a combo that's like muscle memory, it's like a BMB, right? Only twice there was no balls. That's what I'm saying, man. Also, ball again, by the way. I've had enough ball. Oh, okay, this is a good ball. Oh, this clash is rock. They have no priority whatsoever. What? Okay. It just loses to fucking Cag Rock. They hate me. Most Greek mythology gets started by Zeus got really horny and then you can just fill in the rest. Yeah. I mean, he's the king of the gods and he's very important, obviously, and he's quite the piece of work, so. Yeah, his impact spreads far and wide. Doing that instant jump trap stuff. Who is this fella? Oh, bonk. Spike is ass? Spike is good! But none of them, I guess none of the items have good prio, right? Like they all just clash with whatever and die. Bonk, bonk, bonk. You're dead, right? You're dead, right? No brave points? You have to be dead. Please be dead. I'm in love with Zeus. With Zeus' daughter in Granblue, Europa. Yes, French is in love with Europa. Sue me. I don't know what. Oh, because saying it's like Europe. Yeah. Hey, Breakout Sujo, you just fought. Do you have any advice? In zoning matchups, M Pillar is a really nice buff they gave Rasuja. Your medium pillar goes full screen, and it's 25 frames, so it's kind of slow as far as like a reaction check is concerned. But like if I'm trying to throw Dormice at you or something like that, if you're getting zoned out, you can really start challenging fireballs from full screen with it. Because it doesn't use the cooldown, right? So I definitely advise you, if you're fighting Vikala or Fairy or Matera or these kinds of characters, use a lot more M Pillar, right? A lot more M Pillar. U Pillar, you tried to use a couple of times to call me out, but it's a little bit riskier and it costs 50, right? M Pillar is a lot less low commitment and you can get the same effects very often. Ball, by the way. So no good conversion. Big set. I'm over here. Thank God they faked me out. If they didn't, I might have missed. Oh! Caught her trying to jump. Nice. To say you're able to give advice while fighting for your life in the corner with a character you're unfamiliar with. Listen, I mean, the thing that gets sacrificed there is the fighting for my life. I don't know how well I'm gonna end up playing Vikala while I'm doing that, but again, you know, you balance it over time. Greek gods are two things, horny and petty. Most, I feel like most of them are more petty than horny, right? Like, it's only a few where the horny might, like, Zeus, definitely, but, like, I mean, Zeus, honestly, it's like, inside him are two wolves, and both of them are kind of insane, to my understanding. I'm no Greek mythology expert, but from what little I've been exposed to in popular media, it sure seems that way. What do you mean, unfamiliar? That's his daughter right there, nothing more familiar? Very true, very true. My girl Athena is not horny. The goddess of wisdom. The only exception. That should tell you something about your gooning addiction. She's designed for the ADHD content creator yapper. She was made for you. There's a lot of filler words, right? If we try to name the items, we just go ball, cheese, cannonball, star. This is good news. We can finally BBs. The thing with Vakala is that this is like, you know, everything really is computer with her. Zeus is the lion that doesn't respect consent. Yeah, that's true. If you pull a light item in the corner, you can still convert with a light. True. But I should just probably do cannon into nothing and get a medium instead, right? But if I do fuck it up, I can't still get a close L. That's true. Sometimes I fuck it up and I go like, ah, and then I just, you know, panic and nothing happens. This Kag's kind of scary, actually. They don't seem to know they can roll, like, all my shit, though. Which, that's something I'm going to take advantage of. Away! Bonk, bonk. I was looking at my items. Ball, okay. Spike ball. Surely I can do something funny with this. No, I can't. She throws them off screen. You don't want your items? I worked all day to buy you those items, Vikala. Oh, star. No, not in the cannon. Not in the cannon. Not in the cannon. Oh, God. Can I despawn the cannons? They just stay there forever, man. Until I spawn new ones. Yeah, Kag seems to struggle with this 2-2U. You can probably do 4U there. Fuck, I keep forgetting that exists. Did you just punish their counter hit rock? Projectiles point blank are never going to be good, okay? They're not, unless for like some EX fireballs or something, they're not intended to be good. Ow. Her traps are just cooler than mine. Star, by the way. Dude. Get his ass Star. Oh my God, I love Star. Ball. Cannonball. It's good to know. If we get a conversion, we can actually get like a kind of decent one with the cannonball. Got it again. Yup. Let's get that 6XL extension. Regular ball. Ending my own life live on stream and changing the course of all of our lives forever. I mean, certainly mine most of all, but oh my God, I got a throw bait. Bonk. Okay, regular ball. Just shoot it at her. Yeah. Star. Why didn't I just kill her? She was just dead. Okay, Star. It's fine. Star got me. If no one got me, I know Star got me. Oh, okay. Using items helps a lot. Using items helps a lot. Happy Pride Month, by the way. I mean, you're a little late, but yes, happy Pride Month.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
You know, where I'm at, it's about 4 hours away from being over. But it's the thought that counts, I suppose. Bonk, nitwits, by the way. Ball, cannonball, rather. Bomb. Get her ass. Star? Perish? Oh, I thought I was still gonna catch it. It's not June anymore here, 1 a.m. Time zones. Damn you, Dinklebird. Ball. Cannonball. Ball. Can I get something good? Can I get something good, please? Instead of something ass? Oh, she spot dodged it correctly. Spike ball, Lou. Oh, it still rolls, Kag. It still rolls all the way. It's broken, Mrs. Leostro. Don't you know? Cannonball, Lou. It's now July here. Gay Wrath Month begins. So true. It's always Pride Month somewhere. Stay with me. Now, hold on. I think you've confused yourself on time zones, good sir. Spike ball clutch? For real. Luck is a skill, and therefore I must be the world's greatest Vikala. Cannonball? Okay, cool. Just toss it at her. Throw the book at her, perhaps, even. Launch her ass. Bonk. Ball, why do you hate me, man? You give me nothing? You want me to starve? You would rather I die? You wish I did not exist? Yeah, I'd rather have Kag far H than my far H, certainly. That's a surprise to anyone. Ball, by the way, a couple of balls in a row, and I think a cannonball in the middle there. Not the greatest of luck, certainly. That's fair. I hedge my bets with the empty jump. Regular ball, give me something good here. Regular ball? What did I do to you, man? I'll just go kill myself, that's fine. Oh, too early on the roll? I still have 6 more hours. Vikala gaming? Vikala gambling? Yes. Luck is at least half skill. Kamui from Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valencia. Long ass titles for that fucking series, man. Ukraine cannon makes great chip kills, by the way. Oh yeah, true. How much chip does this shit do? That's quite a lot. That is quite a lot. Is that more though? Maybe not. It does more of it in one big hit, but yeah, I think that is certainly more. Yeah, yeah. One of those two is still gonna be better than this, though, certainly. Why Vikala and Kag's idol is 30 FPS versus 60 FPS? Is it actually? Vikala balling. Rick will get the Star Infinite this Master Run, that's right. And then we're all going to die when the universe spontaneously collapses into a black hole, because that's more likely, probably. Genuinely.
Believe in victory.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. That's right. I didn't think about the fact that Kag probably would find Vikala kind of... maybe not annoying, but like... You know. Vikala actually, like, unironically being what Kag wants to, like, project an image of. It's gotta do something to it. Double spike ball all the way across the rainbow? Whoa, back-to-back spike ball. Wait, okay. No, I wasted it. And then the game punished me with cheese for being bad. I got back-to-back spike ball, and I said, no, actually, I'd rather have bad items. Spike ball again? You're too nice to me. Oh my god. Oh, and then regular ball. Sometimes you just get crazy fucking lucky, though, huh? And now this is gonna be back-to-back balls. I didn't use the spike balls well enough. I didn't see... Oh, never mind. I lied. Fucking Parrish. Ramirez. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't think so. No, ma'am. I don't think so. Ball, by the way. Ball again, by the way. Hearts. You hate me? You want me to die? Oh, never mind. You love me. I love you too. Maybe I kind of inted myself there, but it's fine. They're intro about Kag wanting to steal Vikala's ears. How dare she? What's Ucanon? How does it work? It shoots a big projectile that has a lot of pushback on block, and it sends Vikala back to full screen as well, which is very nice for her, obviously, with her being... What with her being a zoner and shit? Oh my god, I think that was a misinput, and I was not ready for it. Get bombed, nerds. Honestly, I didn't think that was going to catch her. Wow, that wall bounces from far away. My god. No running. Wait, did you say no running? Wait, my daughter is maybe a serial killer. That's kind of like no running in like the cutesy voice. No running. Oh, he means like no running. He means like he's Mr. Mosby built, right? She's saying no running in my hallways. Yeah. She doesn't mean like you're not gonna get away from me. She means, you know, no running in the halls type shit, I think. Bomb? What is this luck? Oh my, I'm sorry to this Vera. She spent too much time with Abel. Kag will be a friend that would use Vikala to further her goals. That's tough. Yeah, he means like no running in the hall. Oh! He's smiling.
Believe in victory.
Bombs Pog? For like, I got incredibly lucky that game. Bonk. Cannonball? Sure. Again, we gotta still stay in the habit of actually saying these items that we get. Ball? What did I do, man? You hate me? You want me to die? Ball? What did I do, man? You hate me? You want me to die? Guy who just got, like, top 15% lucky in the last run. Cannonball? Okay, that's not bad. Ball? You hate me? You want me to die? We're gonna do, okay, 1, 2. Honestly, this cannonball harass, why not? A little bit of an extension there. Smoke bomb, garbage. Okay. I'm starting to understand what cooldowns I have, so that's good news too. You are dead. If you can't start or infinite, it's shit RNG and also why you lost. That's true, that's true. You gotta have some bomb pole combos. I don't, you know, but I could also not do that. Thoughts? Oh, Jesus. Ball, by the way. Hearts! They hate me? Oh, whoa. Wait a second. I mean, the rest of this Vera's gameplay does not necessarily make me think so, but I always do, I'm like, in my experience, S++s do not insta-throw after clashes. Oh, ball. Spike ball! Bearish. Link? Nice! He's the world's greatest. Grab on Clash? That's what I'm saying. Okay, little heart action, aka I hate myself and I want to die. Nice. Star! Oh, Jesus! What if I just mashed belligerently? Star. Just for some screen carry and some time wasted. Oh! Dude, that far M is nice, man. That far M is really nice, I will say. It's like it's a good-ass button. Dormouse has a unique line for Vikala throwing Cagliostro, which is neat. Let's see. Let's see what you're saying. You want me to see this? What is it? Sometimes they're just God's chosen. It could happen. What did he say? What? Camera hog. Oh, that's funny. Camera hog. Yeah, cause he does like go in front of her. Yeah. Camera hog. Camera hog. That's cute. That's funny.
Here begins Fate's episode.
You can ult cannon after Star's second hit on heavy cannon. What? You can ult cannon after Star's second hit on heavy cannon. That's cool. Galaxy Olin to be in front. Yeah. You camera hog.
Believe in victory. Battle.
Oh my god. It's SEAL Team 6 Seahawks. It's Jade Spears Seahawks. Dude, that JH is something else, man. The range on that. Get thrown, by the way. Oh, Spike Ball. Good thing I looked. Spike Ball again? God's Chosen? Okay, well, it does seem that it switches out only when I have a good item. Thoughts? Like, it switches out my item if I throw it, if the item was good. If it was bad, it seems like I get it again. Maybe I'm fundamentally misunderstanding something here. But... Let him go, man. Let him go. He's let him get up. Let him get up. He just the stars are just bullying him. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus Christ. I keep trying to U cannon and I keep not getting it. I don't know what's happening. Out. You know, it's an unfortunate series of events. I'm very dead. I tried to U cannon him like 4 times and I didn't get it any time and I kept getting more confused and then I died. My Grand Blue OC do not steal. That's true. How do you keep Seahawks full screen where he belongs, the zone or help? I mean, he is kind of designed to kill you from the ground up, so you do your best, I think. Ball, by the way? I'll definitely punishable on hit, by the way. I think so. Bonk. That helps. Counter hit that. Okay, we have Cannonball. We don't have combo limit, is what we don't have though. Oh, my nose itches? Not like this? Okay, he doesn't combo off those. Maybe he has studied his Agrippa. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Alright, the Seahawks is not really throwing. I keep trying to mash on wake up, guessing throw. And he does not seem to be interested. At least I finally did U cannon. Oh, Jesus Christ. Help. Ball, by the way. Hearts. I need the good luck against Seahawks, not against Vera, man. You're killing me. Get thrown. Empty. Jeez. Kill his ass. Maybe he has studied his Agrippa. He sent the nose itchers to my location. He really, bro, he sent the nymphs. It's the edgy AU one that created out of nowhere in the story modes. Okay, ball as always. Always starts with ball. It starts with 5U. Oh, I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard I try. That didn't hit him, but like I appreciate it, game. That Raging Strike definitely missed. Ball again, by the way. Ball again, by the way. Mom, we already had ball. Oh, stop. Hearts. But I got no value out of my star. Give me another one. Oh, cannonball. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Cannonball. For real, for real? Aha! They never expected double U skill. He's alive, though. He's not, because he's Seahawks. Oh, so true. He's fucking Seahawks. Embarrassing. Imagine being Seahawks. I wish Vikala 5U was as chaotic as Faust items. Most of her stuff is certainly more subdued, yeah. I just kind of mash on that Rekka. That's a bad idea. The EX one, you can get away with it. The like medium one, he can't actually frame trap you, but I just kind of mash anyway and hope he does the flip. Cannonball, by the way, got smoke bomb earlier. Oh, he rolls. Wait, he knows? That's crazy. I hate knowers. Oh, I could have fucking died right there, so I'll take just eating a throw, actually. Can't. Oh, bomb. Ta-da! Oh my god, he doesn't like me backdashing away. That's very fair. Ding ding! This is finally the time where we hit the overhead. Just wait. I told you! No conversion! Star! And I missed my star as well. Oh, I tried to jump. I thought he was gonna do that. I was not. I was too late. Could have killed him if I converted that. Oh my Jesus Christ, I just wasn't blocking. I was thinking about the missed conversion. He fumbled the overhead? Yeah. Yeah. Nowhere's a good band. Fuck you. Listen. We'll need to add mini Vakala as an item. Just like a fella, potentially. You can throw a fella. Okay, spike ball. Hold up. Free side swap. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get away from me. You meaty too much. I don't like it. Start. Maybe he has study. Here's a grip. Thank you, Start. You saved your music saved me. Oh my Jesus Christ. Good air stall. What is that? Oh my Jesus. I'm scared. I'm scared. Wearing God's name, did our health bar go? We don't have very much of it to begin with, but I'm scared.
I crossed paths with a stranger on the ship.
I crossed paths with a stranger. The stranger. CL?
And snap.
As expected, zoning Seahawks out is a little difficult. Who would have thought? What? Oh, Durance is on cooldown. That's a long ass cooldown. It feels like. Maybe I just desperately needed it like immediately after I used it, and that's why it felt like that. But I said it felt like it. I felt like his ass was gone for a while. Bonk. No running. Oh, ball by the way. Cannonball. So true. That's punishable. It's -6. I just fucked it up. No. Regular ball once again. We had cannonball for a little bit there, but no such luck. I got crushed by Eureka. Stuff. No, my god, the Seahawks classic. Get away from me. I'm just mashing DP on that gap. Yep. But yeah, Eureka minus frames, but safe into DP. Were we punished after hitting RS or did he dodge? I missed it. No. We whiffed RS. I straight up preemptively brave countered. And we whiffed and he killed me after. Ball, by the way. Oh, he rolls. I don't like it. He's a knower. I hate knowers. He is plus as fuck there. That's on me. Okay. Spike ball. I can do something with this, probably. Not really, but, kind of. Could have killed him there. Star! Leave me alone. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. Who wants to be a rat? You know what I'm saying? Something. Just a rat? I'm just a rat. Did she say Cyclops during back throw? You killed my sheep. Type shit. He had 16k on release and in the previous game. Dude, yeah, Seahawks used to have 16,000 health, which is very funny. Very, very funny. Yeah, H Dormouse I have not used really once yet on purpose. I guess I do use U sometimes when I get a knockdown. H serves a very similar purpose, I guess, right? So, if I don't want to spend the meter, we can just do that same thing and then get all those plus frames without necessarily needing to commit quite as much resource. Oh my god, what did I do, man? Different Seahawks, Hecko this time. She's just a rat who's fighting for her chat. Who's fighting for her chat? I don't got that kind of vocal range. Deep down, she would trade the world if she could find her hat. Her rat ears. You gotta take some poetic license with it at a certain point. That's just punishable, by the way, but Hecko is not a knower, which I'll take. Yeah. You can frame trap on that one, which I'm not a fan of. Owie. Okay, it's a U-skill starter. It's not even that much damage, probably, or something. Think fast. Okay. Not enough time to far H after that. I don't know what to do here. Also star, by the way. I guess let's do some simple shit. Yeah. He's nearly dead with this. You say let's rough mouse? It's like rough house. Get it? Oh, you can double overhead, right? I forgot about that. Oh no. He doesn't know the combo. He doesn't have the bombos. Thank you for adding that recovery to the move in patch 1.5? Cygax? 1.5? Is it 1. I think it was 1. The Versuja patch where they added like 20 frames of whiff recovery on that shit. To make it so that if you spot dodge Seahawks' throw bait, or if it whiffed, he was actually in trouble instead of being completely and totally fine. Ow. I didn't think he would super jump after me when I... Oh god, I wasn't blocking at all. Let alone hitting the guard button. Ow. It's a problem. Oh, I wasn't in close normal distance. That's fair. Ow. Is the only non-rollable option the fellas? I assume so, right? The only non-rollable option that she has in pressure is H fellas. Impressive ears. Oh, ball, by the way. I haven't been naming the items. It's a bit of a problem. Certain. Oh god, I've been frame trapped. Yep. This one you can always just match on, yeah. Oh, real. Fear not to. That's bad. Oh my Jesus, what the hell? Okay, I don't know what Hecko is doing. But like, if someone is just being insane like this, it's very hard to deal with when you're on a character you're unfamiliar with, right? Oh, Vikala 2H! No, what? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, little things like that, like panicking a little too much, going a little too early on the 2H. Ow. This kind of playstyle is trying to get you to panic, right? It's much easier to do that. H fellas can be rolled too, I believe. Oh, L Dormouse? I see, yeah. Oh, he's crossed me up, yeah. Oh! You know. He extends his hurt box like transient. Yeah.
Come to think of it, I crossed.
So he still got hit. That's very cute. We gotta like sit Heko down a little bit. Wait, what? I thought it'd be minus, like punishably minus there, honestly. Don't want to heal his ass. Just a mouse. Star? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep. Very hard to find a time to do those outside of a knockdown, especially in this matchup. I probably just shouldn't do it outside of a knockdown in this matchup. Ever. Perish. We can do the regular thing here. 1, 2, 3. We got bomb. That's interesting. We can just toss that at him, possibly. Yep. And it's up to him to do something about it before it kills him. Just realized what in God's name is that mask? It's, you know, it's what Seahawks likes to do. L catches roll and Rats is safe. You can cancel 5U to be +6, so the timing is hard. Interesting. Oh! Perish. No running in my hallway. Sure. Oh, yeah. JH is a good air-to-air, you know, distance-wise, but it's still a little slow, certainly. It's a heavy button. The Star still found him? It gets there? What is happening? Dude, Star kind of goated in... Excuse me? Why is he aura farm? Was that a misinput? I imagine so. Bonk. We have Cannonball now. We have Ball now. We have Ball at home. Ball at home. Oh, that is Captain's empty hand. That's funny. I would not have thought of that. Ow, your form needs work. Oh. Oh my god. He's a serial killer, for real. My god, how many wins does it generally take to go from S++ to Master? Depends. Are they in a row? Or are they at like a 40% win rate? Are you getting a lot of perfects? Are you winning a lot of 2 rounds in a row? The answer to your question is it varies a lot. What are you doing, Heko? What did I do to you? Oh my Jesus Christ. Like actually, this is I can't stop this consistently on Vakala as I am right now, I think.
Missed my cue.
It's really like if someone is going to play this aggressively, it's gonna be really hard when you're not comfortable on your character. Oh Jesus. If you do want to stream snipe on these Road to Masters, it's a very good way to do it usually. Because it is, again, this is the playstyle most likely to just kill me. Bonk.
Pathetic.
My Jesus Christ. Yep, that far M is pretty goated. Star, I guess. Oh, I could have killed him, probably. I'm really surprised he didn't DP after. Gotta keep it 100 with you. Rat down, by the way. Okay. Oh, Perish. Brother is angry, for real. He's trying to murder you, and I'm not very good at stopping it right now. At least it's happening a little bit later into the run. If it was like truly like one of our first matches, it would be even harder, certainly. Okay, actually fully blocked that time. That's my bad for earlier. Perish. No, sir. You may not follow up on your threats, but I certainly do. Oh, I don't have the meter to follow it up. Also, I have bomb. I didn't even notice. Yeah, no reason to not mash on EX Seahawks Striker, right? It's just fake. He's just a man. Bombs, perfect timing to send this demon away from me. Please. Please, I'm scared. Get him away from me. Expeditiously. Unfortunately for Brick, playing aggressively is one of the better ways to deal with Vic. You know, certainly, but like it's also, you know, if your hands and your your mental stack is set up a little bit more accurately, you'll have a better time stopping it, certainly, than otherwise. Rick, you had Spike Ball in the same tone as Garfield, you had Burst. Listen, man, that's the thing, right? Like, one of the things that's gonna happen, for example, is if we're fighting that, I'm just like not gonna be able to keep track of the items. I didn't do it basically at all.
Vikala versus Vikala.
Excuse me? Not melee Vikala frying him. The mirror. Vikala mains watching their struggling grappler clotheslining them at Mach 12. That's right. Ow. That's a cute little outfit. And step. Bonk, bonk. Doo -doo -doo -doo. Get thrown, nerd. What'd they say? Why did you something? Wait, do we have the same item seed? Like, is that... No, we don't. Okay, we do not. I was wondering, like, is it like fucking Dr. Eggman's mean bean machine? Like, do you get the same beans? Why did you thumbs up? Oh, because he does the J-Wong, right? Mouse girl versus rat girl. So true. Help. And twirl. Ooh. Bearish. Oh, a ball. Star. I guess let's do like that or something. Wait, that just break combo limit? What the hell? Cheese? I hate it. Cheese sticks, even. Alright. Ball. So, nothing, basically. Star. Get murdered. Get her ass, Star. The best back throw in the game. Bonk. Finally, Mario Party. That's what I'm talking about. Never get superstitious with RNG in a fighting game. It only adds to mental stack. But what if it relaxes me? What if the superstition lets me have an external locus of control, which lets me assign guilt to things that aren't me, which in the short term lets me focus on other things, which then relaxes my mind, takes things off of my mind. I can just say, fuck the game, it sucks, I got unlucky. And then, you know, I can focus more on, like, taking her throw and doing my Aegis setup or something. Type shit. You know what I'm talking about? Bonk. Oh, bomb! Kill her, bomb. Thank you, bomb. That is certainly quite the starter, isn't it? I am cutting her close am off early, but don't worry about it. She's dead anyway. Is the gal that's cute enough to eat the cookies? Yeah. Remember to burn incest on your fight stick to increase the odds of spike balls and your opponents dropping combos? Exactly. Get lost! Oh. Bonk, bonk. Yup, heavies because we had cannonball, and I knew that because I paid attention. But I didn't say it, so that's my bad. Cannonball again, cannonball again. The world's minnest RNG. Would Vakala be a better or worse character if she just always had cannonball and did nothing, and like there was no RNG involved at all? That's an interesting question because like you would lose out on like the huge highs of like spike ball and star and shit, but you would also have a very consistent thing to do. But I guess the problem is cannonball's bad in neutral, right? If cannonball's a little better in neutral, maybe it'd be fine. Completely unrelated, does anyone know why Zoe is considered to be so bad? I don't think Zoe's considered, me personally, I don't think Zoe is so bad. I think Zoe is like on the weaker half of the casts. But like as far as I understand it, bad mid-screen, not very good without Dragon, and a lot of the Dragon moves, you can just kind of like, you can just wait for her to kind of run out of the ability to use to use them, right? Bad damage in the mid-screen anyway, right? Like bad mid-screen. I mean, no middle is DP, or is a big one. Yeah, but like, you know, she's got decent buttons, she's got a really good 6XL, like the best one in the game or something like that. Zoe's like fine. She's like Vera Pills to me, probably. I've heard she didn't have any glaring weaknesses, but is generally undertuned. I think her glaring weakness is probably the fact that she can, you know, like the dragon is good, but she can like run out of the dragon, you know? Like she's reliant on the dragon, and it's like a very hard resource to renew sometimes. I think Spike Ball and Star Neutral Skip are her best aspects. Yes, no, for sure. You'd be losing some big strengths for sure, but you would also be like erasing the ability to ever just like not be allowed to use your unique mechanic for good value kind of thing, right? She has the worst mid-screen damage in the game, and Dragon is pretty easy to counterplay, but other than that, she's fine. Yeah, I don't think Zoe's like ass or anything like that, right? But I think the big problem is, yeah, like once Dragon's gone, she becomes a lot more unremarkable. and like waiting for Dragon to be gone if you know what's up is not necessarily, it's not like it's free, right? But it's not the hardest thing in the world. It's like a 2B problem where 2B is like the only other character in the game basically that can run out of her ability to run offense on you. Except the kit around 2B is probably a lot better than Zoe's outside of that, I'd say. I'd easily take all cannonballs rather than a chance to ever get harder cheese. Yeah, it's an interesting thing, right? Because, like, again, you would also... That means you would also never get spike ball or star or bomb or anything like that. But, you know, you would always have something consistent, but you would lose. Cannonball is just as bad as, like, heart and cheese and neutral or something. 2B, Nier, and Zoe. I guess Nier really doesn't feel to me like running out of offense as much as it does like running out of being a character entirely. She's got, like, a much worse version of what 2B and Zoe have going on. Since that old video where Daiphone did that tournament run with Zoe, I thought the character was at least pretty nice. I mean, be careful with that, right? Because the character I'm not saying Zoe's, like, horrible. I am saying that the character, even if the character was ass, someone can just, like, be really good and do well with them anyway, right?
How's that? Down you go. Right.
In general.
Here I come. Don't tease me.
I don't know why I'm rushing this Belial down. Feels incorrect.
Missed me.
Oh, by the way, ball. Keep track of the items. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Right, that's why. That's why I don't like zoning Belial.
How's that?
Cannonball. Hearts. Hot. That JH is so nice, man. Oh, you ran under me. Okay. Regular ball. Okay. Yep. Oh, Jesus. That was very meaty. I'm dead. So true. It's a classic argument if someone can do well with them, it proves they have the tools to do well, most just don't use them. And I mean, that argument is wrong, usually, right? Like, because that argument implies that there are some characters who literally don't have the tools to win. Which, I mean, exists sometimes, but like, a character has to be really garbage to be literally unable to win, even if played incredibly well, right? This is more so, you know, what are the odds of them beating a stronger character that has also played very well? Okay. I said that's the classic argument that is, I would consider is a little silly, personally.
How you feeling?
It's a good counter argument if someone says this character is so bad that they can literally never win anything. Because then, you know, it's a for-all statement if you've ever taken fucking a discrete mathematics course or something. All you need to disprove a for-all statement is one exception, right? But that, I mean, if someone is making the argument that a character is so bad they literally are incapable of ever doing well, then, I mean, they're either talking about like an older fighting game where a character is literally broken, in which case even in those sometimes that can be overcome, or they are probably just in-shitifying their own minds for the sake of drama, or not drama, more like, you know, exaggeration.
I'll melt you down. Missed me. So,
Feel the magic, Belial?
flow.
Nice.
That
Do,
was
do,
incredible.
do, do, do. Star leads to the funny moments I would trade it for nothing. No, I think it would make the character less fun to play, certainly. But I wonder, do you think Vakala will be better or worse if instead of the opportunity to get good items or bad items, you would always just have this, like, pretty mid, like, very good in some circumstances, but, like, you know, certainly a lot worse in neutral. That is Cannonball. Gets thrown, Mr. Lyle? You left her hanging. Oh. Oh, Spike Ball. Don't mind if I do. No, he minded. But I asked nicely for him to not mind if I do. You know, that was definitely... I tried to brave counter the fireball, and it didn't work, but we'll take it. It's fine.
Upsy daisy, how cute.
Bomb. Bomb.
Might break you.
Might break... Oh, bomb. Alright. On you.
How you feeling? Feeling good?
Thank you for making that throw punishable for everyone, Psy Games. That definitely would not have been a punish for Vikala. Before that patch, she's way too short. Little baby girl. They should put Butterfly and Useless Grenade in Vikala's item pool. Now we're talking. Finally, Vikala buffs that matter. The intensification of Grand Blue Fantasy versus Ball, by the way. Garbage. Star. Now we're talking. Don't tease me? I don't think so. We got Cannonball. No, Ball. I also didn't have cannons back in time anyway, so it was a bit of a silly idea to even try to get anything there. Bonk. Bonk. Hearts! No, I wasn't looking! I was like, what are the odds that I don't want to throw an item here? 100% in this case. The information was available, it was not random. Oh god. Okay, wait, that's... For getting hit by that, that's like about the best case scenario that could have happened. Besides him straight up not confirming it. So we'll take that. Oh my god! Anti-airing in this rollback. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get away from me. He was halfway through his jump by the time I saw it, man. Help me, help me, help me. Would make her more consistent, make her better no matter what, even if it's not as fun? I would think so, but I mean, is it like, is the loss, you know, like, is the loss of that upper end, like, more impactful than you might think, you know? Like, how inconsistent, like, the argument, the counter-argument will be basically that, like, over enough time, on average, like, in a match, a zoner's gonna waste more time in general, right? So her rounds are gonna be longer, so she's going to, on average, get, like, a good item, maybe once a round, right? So even though it's inconsistent on every individual item spawn, you know, how inconsistent is it really in terms of an entire game? An entire round? Like, are you going to benefit on average from a star or a spike ball or something like that, like once per round? And in that case, if you were consistently getting star before, is it worthwhile to consistently not get star anymore, but you know, to ensure that you never get heart ever again, kind of thing? I'm not saying that's my take. I'm saying there is an argument to be like that. The item toss is not necessarily that inconsistent as it stands right now, you know? But, it's something I thought. It's a thought that I had of, like, what, you know, would she be better if you remove the randomness and just gave her a mid item? Is Belial still a corn ball, by the way? Less so. They nerfed, like, 2M is still the best 2M in the game. It's still plus on block, it's still a low, but it has more pushback on it now, so you can only do 2 in a row, right? His EX Fireball got nerfed. That 5U is throw punchable by everyone. Like, Belial's still very good, but he got, like, a lot of the, like, the most annoying things about him are, if not gone, tuned down, right? Tuned down. So I'll call Belial less of a cornball if I understand how you're using that word correctly. How close would you say we are to master? We might not get it today. We could get it today. We have an hour left. It depends on how much winning we do in the next little bit. If Midnight Sadistic Streak comes back, it kind of depends. Okay, good, I'm fine with him being good. I agree. I don't think Belial's like that, you know. Especially, like, he's a lot less... Like, some of the things that might have been kind of silly about him are mostly gone now, right? I think Belial's, like, you know... Some people don't like this, the idea of this even existing as a concept, but I do think Belial's, like, a pretty healthy top tier as far as they come, right? Bonk. What was that? Pasta La Vista. Oh, I have star, by the way? Yeah, that is very punishable if you spot dodge it, though he did waste enough time that I don't have star anymore. Spike Baru! Spike Baru! Spike Baru. Amazing. I should have SSB8'd him, probably. Yeah, almost certainly, I would say. But it's fine. We still are in a good spot here overall. He doesn't have DP. We can rat house. Oh! The stars, the traps, and Vikala all working together to beat his ass. We need to start getting paid actors. Ow. I said ow there because I imagined getting 2H by Vayne in that situation. And it scared me. Ball or a cannonball? Cannonball again. Hold on. There's a chance. We could do some good here. Fuck. No cannonball for me. Not anymore. Oh, that wasn't a punish. I got a spot dodge. Oopsie. Oh, that's a throw bait, though. Yep. That is a throw bait. I'm dead? Am I dead? I think I'm dead, right? That's a... Yep. Getting throw baited by Vayne is a bad idea. Yep. Yep. And this Behemoth Typhoon, Vayne fucking kills my daughter. Her frame data is not as bad when there's a bunch of hitboxes on screen with her, which is certainly, yeah, that's certainly the idea, right? The balancing factor there. Get thrown. Get starred upon. Whoa, star be upon you. Get his ass star. He did not want to be gotten his ass. Oh, thank you, star. Big of you, big of you. Oh, he just keeps jumping. Oh my god. Okay, my bad. He gets auto combo there now. Very nice for his mid-screen damage. Oh my god, my 2L got punished by that. That's incredibly rare. But I was just, the speed, right? I was very late on when I delay teched. That does not usually catch 2Ls like that. But I 2L'd like while he was already mid-air, practically. Oh, wait. Okay. Throw, by the way. The shot's ruined. Oh, it doesn't link! Okay. Far M, probably, because he was crouching. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Study your Agrippa. Hi, you are Hawk2. I agree with you. Cheese, by the way. Not my favorite item. Cannonball, a little better. He's still minus there, even if you don't spot dodge it. He's just, like, dead if you do. That shit don't reach me, brother. Cheese again? Can I get a good item? I kind of need my mechanic right now. It's getting scary with this vein. Ball? I guess I can't get a good item, huh? We're just not doing that? We don't do good items around here anymore? Oh, I don't brave counter. Right. I tried to brave counter again. No such luck. Oh my god! Thank god. Yeah. Justice dies. I'm sorry. Justice does in fact die. This is the question that determines if she's buffed or not. Would Vikala do Hawk 2 jokes? I don't think so. Save the day star? He didn't come. But no one came. Get cannonballs. Yep. I'm spamming spot dodge because it's very good if he decides to do the funny. Okay, I'm fine with that. Spending all of your meter on UDP is not going to win you the video game, certainly. Oh, I didn't quite punish that. That's tough. Okay, not what I thought was going to happen. I thought they were, I was going to try and catch them blocking, but... Cheese! Cheese sticks. Perish? Oh my god. Thank god. All Vayne players are ult. Yeah, Vayne does a lot of damage for sure. Cheese to meet you, it's true. Ball, by the way. RS is so good. You gotta use it sometimes. Just sometimes, though. Nope. 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 So true, yep. I lied. Yep, I lied. Yep, I lied. Maybe you will study your Agrippa. No 2H's from this Vayne, which makes my life a lot less scary, certainly. No running! Oh my god, no rushing! No rushing! Okay, that's gonna be some damage. Yeah, Vayne's mid-screen again, got a lot better in this patch. Yep. In case you don't believe me, just look at my health bar. As a testimonial. Okay. Oh, I tried to run up an SSBA and I didn't do it fast enough. That's tough. I had a feeling they'd do that exact thing. No, Russians, what did they do to you? Don't worry about it. I am not addicted to RS. Use it in normal amounts. No, for sure. Yeah, no, for sure, man. Whatever you say. Yup. Perish. Ramirez, even. Okay. That works, I guess. We have Cannonball. We have Regular Ball. Sedge. This thing jumps more than the anti-air. It's crazy. I guess because Vakala is not very good at stopping it, but... Oh no! I tried to punish the roll. I was too late. It's a problem, I'd say. They're backdashing now. They don't want to do the other throw bait anymore. Interesting. Oh no! Okay, yeah, good games. I'm very dead. Yeah, got my dormouse. My dormice jumped a lot for sure. Seem to have failed my task successfully. I tried to snipe you for the mirror, failed, and hit S+++5. There you go. Congrats. Well done. Yeah, I don't think I was expecting Vayne to jump at me quite as much. I never quite adapted in time, you know. Big problem. Pink Vayne. 0-5U from this Vayne, and no 2H's either. Like, it was not... I guess Vayne's not the zoner in that matchup, huh? That's true, actually. I was playing that like Vayne was a bit more of, like... I guess I am the zoner in that matchup. GG's. I guess yeah, I was playing that a little bit more rush down than maybe I should have. Hard to say. I suppose so, right? Even with the range extensions on, I'm not trying to snipe, I promise. I didn't accuse you of such. And I mean, even if you did, I mean, I don't think it's okay. I don't care, really. Yeah, I guess so, right? Didn't jump at him that much anyways. No, but I tried to close distance way more than I should, probably. Just getting tired of being bullied by a Masters, Vayne, and Vasuja players. I mean, but think about it, if you win, though. You get all those points. You get all those extra crystals. You really didn't jump a lot? Yeah, no, I'm saying I just didn't zone you that much is my point. I probably should have tried to zone you a little bit more than I did instead of trying to, like, meet you in the middle. I think I probably am the zoner in that matchup. Oh no, content of the horror. For real. Whatever will I do? Can you just quickly show how much Vikala's hurt box extends before 5H? Big hurt box extension, and it takes a long time until the actual hurt box comes out, right? It's like 6 frames before it Is Vayne that strong? As a new player, he seems obscenely oppressive. Vayne is better than he's ever been. Vayne is only good. He's only okay. He is going to be obscenely oppressive if you're a new player, though, yes. Like every zoner will be. I heard Suarez can steal turns on minus frames with 5U now. He could always do that. It's the 623H. That's the big one. They gave him like a year ago. That's like the new, like, insane turn stealing tech that he's got. Avatar Belial, again, seems like a genuinely horrendous matchup. I'm not sure really what to do if the Able realizes he's a better zoner than me. I feel like it kind of becomes unwinnable. Not unwinnable, literally, but like it becomes real bad, right? I become not a fan. Oh, ball. Cannonball! Cannonball.
Time for the climax.
Why does the announcer pronounce Vikala like that? Probably because it's the right way to say it, to be fair. Vikala is not correct.
This isn't
It's like a, yeah, it's like an East Asian, South Asian name, right?
I can hardly stay awake.
Battle 2.
I played the Able side a lot. It's so free. Yeah.
Nice
To be fair, it's only so free if the Able... Oh, God. Now my ear itches. It's only so free if the Able realizes he can outzone you, right? If he does try to play it rushdown, then it is just like... It's just trying to zone out a very scary boy. The problem comes when Able realizes that he can zone better than you, and you don't want to rush him down. That's when things get scary, I think. For Vakala. Oh, Cannibal. I wasn't even paying attention. Save me! Oh, Jesus! Okay, at least he doesn't have SSBA anymore. We'll take that, I suppose. Oh my god, I did the wrong thing? But the trap saved me because he's not invuln, and I just ended up posing on him while he died. I think maybe H Dormouse wins against M Fireball? No. It would take one of them out and then lose. It only has one, it's one hit of a Fireball.
Let's see.
Kiss my feet, by the way. Spike Ball, I didn't notice. I'm not paying attention to my items because Able scares me. Cannonball. Cannonball. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, can't jump that shit either. Regular ball. Don't like. Perish. Start. My favorite. The actual GOAT. Ding ding. Wait, Star gonna get him on the way out? No, I thought it would. I was a little excited about the possibility of that, but it didn't happen. Able, you can't be saying this to a child. He knows not what he says. Piccolo is what I hear. He says Vikala instead of Vikala, which again I believe is probably the right way to say it. But I like Vikala better. Bonk.
Nice job. Nice love tap.
Nice low.
Take it all in. Hit me again. You're good. Want more?
Yep. You're just gonna spot dodge like that. Hearts. They hate me. They don't want me to have anything good. HDP. This guy's trying to kill himself and me. Honestly inspiring.
Here, checking you out. Want more?
A man so murder-suicidal. Oh, I tried to do that to you! Oh, but you use JM and I use JH. You're a little quicker. Cannon. Or bomb, rather. Maybe better just toss that and leave it on the ground now that I think about it. But that's real tough. Yeah, this is it's one of them guess for game situations. I don't want to guess, so I'm just gonna do that. Oh my god! I hate fighting Able when he has SSBA, and as a zoner, it's even scarier. Oh! Oh! Western pronunciation is not allowed to exist? No, but well, you're the one, yeah, you're the one who's saying, why does he say it like that? Like, you're the one not allowing his pronunciation to exist. Good sir. Ow, ow, ow. Phew, for real, man. I think they just asked the VAs to say his name, like give him a way to pronounce it, and like the rest of them, they didn't care enough to make sure it was right. Are we sure the Vikala's right? If I had to guess, I would wager Vikala's correct, not Vikala, right? I would wager that Vikala is the wrong one here.
It's about to get bloody.
Is this Able cruelty-free?
Here I come.
I don't like this. I don't like any part of this. Yeah, he's zoning, man. When he gets some space. It doesn't combo from there. He's too far away. What did I do wrong? Why do you hate me?
This is getting me hot.
I just can't go and get close, man.
How cute.
It just can't be allowed to happen. He's gonna catch my backdash is the problem.
You've got spirit.
Yeah. He didn't grab me, but the explosion box catches the backdash. I meant Honre mostly because every character says it differently. Wait, really? Don't they all say Honre?
Yeah.
Who says something besides Honre? Like, unless they're saying the other name, literally. Like, if they're saying Uno, that's not a mispronunciation. That's literally a second name. I thought everyone, how can you even say that two ways? Anara? Like who? How do you pronounce Honre besides Honre? Unre? Maybe? Unre? Lana Unre?
How cute.
All of that was rollable, and none of it got rolled. So we will take that gladly and kill the Able. Bonk. Perish.
Cheers.
Being facetious, that's fair.
You know the word.
Unre? Narmaya just goes, ah? Anila says, Onra? Some do Onre, Onre? Some do Onre? Really? I've never noticed this. Maybe when we play Uno to Master, we'll actually find out. That's why Uno's nice. There's only one way to pronounce Uno, I think. But no. Oh, you can do that, huh? That's interesting. You can do Raging Strike into the domain expansion as well. So true. Some do on? Honor. I guess so, yeah, you just say on. And also said it correctly in Japanese, it would sound like Bikara.
Here begins
Excuse me?
episode.
Oh, you're talking about Vikala, yeah. Vikala.
Versus Vikala.
My friends always pronounce it like Henri? Really? How based?
Believe in victory.
How based?
Battle 1.
Jalen the Psy Kid. Or the PSI Kid. He might be really into pounds per square inch and measurements of pressure, I suppose. He could be based like that. I'm not gonna hold it against Jalen. I'm not gonna put it past Jalen, rather, to be based about PSI. Did not mean to do that. Meant to do medium, not heavy. I guess I did heavy. Oopsie. No! Oh, his gauge is a little faster than mine. I hit it here. That was punishable on hit, by the way, in case you were curious. I shouldn't have done that. You know, I guess we'll just do this and try to kill you after. Oh, Spike Ball. Spike Ball! Go, my son, and hold down the neutral. We love to see it. It's Bootman. Bilal calls Honre the Faker. Faker, what was that? Uno would be the world's greatest, the greatest League of Legends player in history, I think. That sounds right. Sounds right to me. Oh, I tried to jump. He did not take kindly to that attempt. Oh my god, I tried to do it again. And he once again did not take very kindly to it. I preemptively brave counter. He didn't take very kindly to that either. Hard to grab, hard to throw this Gran is what I'm learning. Okay, hard to throw this Gran is what I'm learning. Okay, my bad. How does the announcer get Vastiva out of Ladiva, though? That, I don't know. That's a Japanese thing. That's like some strange... I mean, I know they don't have La, but like Vastiva? They also a lot of short stack? Listen, man. Bilal is not exactly the barometer of normal for anything, as far as I'm concerned. Bonk, bonk. So I agree with you. Nope. Game! Yeah, that's what she's saying. Gay! Gay! Give a Smash announcer. Okay. Just kind of got that Gran stuck in the corner the whole round. We'll certainly take it. There is nothing on that potato. That's crazy. Character who's just objectively wrong is Lucilius being called Lucifer in JP. Lucifer? I assume that Lucilius is a localization, so his name isn't Satan. You know what I mean? I would guess that his name is, you know, like Lucifer basically, but it's a localization for like potentially the Christian West. It's like how Mr. Satan is called Hercule in Dragon Ball, you know? So I assume that's not like him being wrong in the pronunciation as much as Lucilius probably is maybe a localization for the West. I'm not sure about that, but it would be my guess as to why it's so different. Domain expansion. It's a different guy? Oh, really? My bad. So why do people call Lucifer Fasan? I thought. Is it because his name is Lucifer? Lucilius is kind of Lucifer at the same time. It's a lore reason. I see. There is Lucifer and Lucilius and Lucio, so fuck Granblue. I see. I didn't realize Lucifer was an entirely separate character. Now that you mention it, I feel like I have heard people mention that. Oh my god, he landed and did fucking close H. Empty jump close. He's trying to kill me for real. Spike Boru. Where's my far L, man? What did I do wrong? That's horrifying. He is once again trying to murder me. I do declare. Ball, regular ass ball. I hate it here. It's okay though. Caught him slipping a little bit. Spike ball. We love to see it. Oh, 2L so small. Dream attraction. Okay. That's tough. Insanely tough, I fear. I don't like the situation that I find myself in. No bailout from the items either. Oh my god. Woo! Why? 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 What did I do? What did I do to you, man? Why? He 668 twice in a row at the end there. And the second one really, like, it almost got me for real, man. Oh my god! I feel so scared playing Vikala, like, all the time, man. It feels like it can always slip out of my grasp. I'm never safe. Jesus Christ. I do like this as an anti-air combo, by the way, though it does cost a brave point, of course. Humble and hard-working 9-frame 5H. Yeah. Good old honest Granathan himself. Fairy Woe.
Lucifer is pronounced as it would be in English, while Lucilius is pronounced Lucifer in Japanese. That pronunciation doesn't exist in English, so it had to be changed.
Right, Lucilius would be pronounced. First off, thank you for the $10, Midnight. But also, Lucilius in Japanese would be pronounced Lucifer? I understand that, again, there might be a problem there with not having, like, the L, but, like, they switched it to Fa instead of, like, Silius becomes Lucy, Leah. Like, Leas becomes Fa, basically. That seems interesting. But yeah, so because you can't say Lucy Fa and have it be a distinct thing from Lucifer in English, so they changed it, I guess?
Show me.
Dead, by the way? Yep. Good old 4,500 supers. Gotta be careful, that's a problem with fuzzy jumping Galleon, is it gets a lot less effective when the rock is out, right? You gotta make sure you block, at least. If you just try to jump, you will die. I believe the rock is air, like the 5U call down there is air unblockable. I guess I should be trying to zone her out, huh? I probably shouldn't be trying to run at Galleon, now that I think about it. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be, probably should try to zone her ass out. That's probably why that matchup just felt so horrendous just then.
Glorious combo. Formidable.
I'd like to not be on the rock, please. That had to have been U-Rock call down that they accidentally fumbled. Yup. Set up shot. Behind the trap. No, ma'am! Okay. I love the counter hit trap is air untechable all the way down, I will say. I mean, fighting so many zoners, we want to be full screen. I'll zone Galleon's ass too. No, I mean, I don't know what I would rush down Galleon's ass down, good sir. If that's what we're talking about.
Are you ready?
Behave yourself. And by behave yourself, I mean behave yourself a little worse than you currently are. Be true to what you actually believe. Alright, it's a straight up punishable on block. So true, best. Oh, I wasn't in close normal distance. Maybe if I didn't do close L, if I did close M or something. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I can't kill you, right? I don't think. Not quite. We can stay out of the way of that command grab super for sure, though. Snap! Oh, no conversion! But far H. She extended her box, hitting a button there. Nice, nice. I shall rush down Galleon's dragon form. Do you know how huge it is? True, true. What if you wanted to thigh grab, but Trap said snap? That's right. Snap! Snap! We got 300 points there. We got a perfect in there somewhere, I think, right? Plus the win streak. Perfects plus win streaks, it starts getting real, you go up real fast. Rodent me! Vicky Cannon. Rat shot. Fairy's already done. It was like yesterday, half a day ago, I saw Fairy. Yep. Fairy took about 1 day. Vikala's almost there, too. We might get it today, too. We have 40 minutes left. Today's worst moment for me of why is Vikala this bad is when a Gran just ran through my 2-2H trap, didn't even care. Yeah, a Gran can do it with some dash momentum. Some faster characters can just do it even without that, right? Vikala and the cooler Vikala. Not like this. Can't believe the game would do this to me. No running. Oh, crossover button not quite gonna do it. Ball, by the way. Chizu. Oh, far edge didn't quite reach. That's horrible news. Okay. No. Domain expansion, Rat Punch Barrage. Into Spike Ball. Goated shit. Hippie stance, by the way. Parrish. Oh, yeah. We're better at full screen than Kag, unless she wants to be doing that. Oh, okay, we kind of short-circuited her brain, I think, catching her out there. You're dead, for sure, because I can do... No, Ball! Oh my god! Okay, Ball, we had Cannonball, I was like, I'm gonna kill you with that, and then Ball showed up and she survived. Oh god, oh Jesus, oh god, oh my Jesus Christ. Oh my god, she extended her box. Thank you, Mrs. Leostra, for your generosity. Doesn't quite reach. Far M. Too big for its own good. Let me just waste all of my brave points real fast, if that's all the same to you, mon frere. Ball? Come on, give me something good. Ball? Is this Ball? It's all Ball? Always has been type shit? Okey pokey. Oh, my backdash. We can lose this, by the way. Yeah, Raging Strike is how. But it's fine. They got too excited in the clashes. And they just Raging Strike twice in a row, so we're big chillin'. There's the goat, I just see Rat. I love dropping the game, winning combo because the items rotated. For real, man. Okay, just in time to get 25 meter. We have Heart now, aka I hate my life. I do not heart my life. No, ma'am. Oh, Cannonballs, the clutch, just in time. Amazing, incredible. And now we cooldown cycle. Okay, okay. Wait, that was a pretty good round, though. I feel like I actually played around some of the items a little bit better there. Good conversions and shit. Okay, sure. Also did some anti-Kag stuff, which, like, you know, 2H in the teleports and stuff, which is good, certainly. Parrish. Oh, she was on the ground. Right, right. It wasn't 2H. I should just be mashing. Parrish. Ramirez. Oh, no. Okay. That's tough. I feel like you've done really well versus all the Kags we run into. I have to do a lot of labbing because she kills Ladiva if you don't. So I'm somewhat aware of Kag's general idea anyway. Oh my lord! Oh, I thought the trap would get her and she would die in shame. Oh, too slow on that though. Too slow, too slow. I was too concerned about getting an SSBA. This Kag skin is Kolulu, that's cute. Alright, let's see here. Luck be a lady. No, ma'am. What my conversion, man? I wanted Dormouse suit. I've come to bargain. Okay, cool. Bonk, 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 ball. This is the game hates me, but it's fine. 1, 2, 1. That doesn't work, so true. Oh. This Kag cannot be disincentivized from I'm sorry, what? Spike Ball? What did I do to you, Spike? Huh? You already played Kag to Masters? No, I have not. Spike Ball? What did I do? What did I do wrong? What have I done to offend? I'm sorry? What the fuck was that? Spike Ball betrayal? Trust Spike Ball, we won anyway, we take those? Okay, 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 fine, fine, fine. Spike Ball, you're on thin fucking ice, but because you've been so good to me throughout the run, you get away with it. But like, I'm sorry? Never seen Raging Strike just fail like this? I straight up couldn't Raging Chain because the Spike Ball. What the fuck? No, for sure, man. For sure. Uh-oh. Japanese Vera final boss? Was it high MS? Oh yeah, wait, maybe this might... 300 MS feels a little too low still, actually. But if they're like actually in like fucking Kyoto or something. But... Oh my stars? Call me Nemesis, the way stars. Go away from me. He's got a good 6XL. I've always felt like it's been kind of annoying sometimes when I'm fighting her, and her 6XL really does go a long way, I think. Oh god, I did not notice her rolling. It wasn't a punish. But I mean, what's a guy to do? Oh my, I wasn't ready for the air to air. Honestly, I thought she was going to reversal. You're not dead, I don't think. Yeah, I think you're fine. Haruki, the 700 days of Duolingo are paying off. So true, Haruki. You're right, you're right. Confirmed on stream. No! How dare you try to kill one of my traps? Stars, Vicky says, while pulling out the rocket launcher? That's what I'm saying. Stars. Type shit. Type shit, type shit. Rat down! This Vera is very roll-pilled, so as long as we do stuff like L Dormouse. Kid called L Dormouse, I think we'll be fine. Uh-oh. I think the game might have said that's too much. It said that's too much rollback. Girl, your rollback is too high. Kick the router? Honestly, that shit was 300 MS. Solid chance it also was just like, we just actually lost connection. They're in promo, so? You think you'll still do that? Server couldn't handle the Japanese Vera? It's okay, 80 MS now. I would like to learn another language. Unfortunately, I'm very stupid. I don't know about all that. Uh-oh. Okay, actual final boss. Gain said rat it up. Yep, yep.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Actual final boss. Is this Vikala's worst matchup? Any Vikalas? Confirm, deny? This feels like it should be. Assuming the Abel knows ball. Assuming the Abel realizes he's a better zoner than you are. This felt really good when I was playing Abel, I'll tell you that for free. No Russian. His far L actually beat my ass there. Oh! We convert those. Nice. It's 2:30, almost to Masters, though. If we win this, we get there. All I gotta do is win one more round. My Lord Remy, you cannot give us a Vera only to rescind her and throw the demon at us. That's far M, dude? Oh, no, that far M, dude. Yeah, yeah. Like, that's Abel's far L for sure. A little kick.
Be gone.
Bonk, bonk. I'm not looking at my items. That's a bad thing. 5U, we're gonna need every little bit of luck and bullshit that we have to inshitify this Abel. Things can go wrong real fast. No conversions, because I'm bad. This is certainly problematic. He doesn't have SSBA yet. He still doesn't have SSBA yet. Kinda don't want to hit him until it'll kill him. Oh, I tried to chase that backdash. Oh, I could have killed him there, and now he's got SSBA. This is horrible news. Oh, okay, not anymore, not anymore. Hold up. Not anymore. He tried to brave counter the trap. That's funny. He tried to brave counter the trap. He was too late. He got Raging Strike. Oh, a little anticlimactic, but we get there anyway. Turbo Rat to Master. 2 to Master. 2. Finally, 2 to you. Some good fucking food. Oh, Jesus. Lovely work. Broken ass Vikala. Do. Oh, Jesus Christ. First one to brave counter. Vicky said do. Correct.
Let me hear you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ow. Mouster incoming. Yes. Vikala to Mouster. I'm very... You know what? Apparently, I used all of my lock-in right now, because he's just beating my ass at this point. I used all my lock-in on that last set. Broken ass brick? Perhaps. Do.
Battle 2.
It's because we just played Fairy, you know? The zoner gene carries over. Adapting to that zoner mindset. Dude, what is Smoke Bomb supposed to do? Like, what... If you had to guess, like, what purpose does it actually have? Besides, like, being a joke item. It feels like a like, Ball feels significantly more useful. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's pissed. Wait, he's pissed. He let me win so he could get to Master, so that he could then farm double the points off of me, and not lose anything if he lost. You're such a tease, bro. I'm like 14. Kill yourself.
Nice low blow. Oh, nice job. Hey now. Don't tease me.
Bonk. Oh, you only get lights there, right. Oh, wait. I don't like it. Oh, I did that to him last time. True. Good games.
You've got spirit.
So all we learned, knowing what items are in store is pretty good. Yes. I actually can't... This character was... must have been so fucking bad when you couldn't tell, huh?
Believe in victory.
Like, I feel like the point where we started just, like, winning a lot more is when I started actually paying attention to what items I had. Believe it or not, pretty important for the item character to know what items they got. if they have, if that's an option available to them, right? Actually being able to check, pretty nice. I guess when we started once we started doing that little exercise of like, let's name the items, and I got, like, it just made it more of a habit for me to actually do that. Suddenly, we start moving up a lot faster, right? Instead of being, we were stuck in S+ for like half the, like over half of the runtime. We took longer in S+ than we did in S++ because I kind of, yeah, I nailed down a little bit. Oh god, what I wanted to be doing. Please hit a button. Oh, it was a joke. It was a joke, man.
This isn't good.
It was a joke. Before the next bar, I had to look at the thought bubble to snap react. Yeah, just too much.
Want more? Let me hear you.
Oh,
Take that. Missed me. Clumsy me.
it's like you can't even jump Abel's fireball, man. What are we doing here?
Here I come. You like that?
Oh, yeah, I don't know about this one, fellas. I think we might have used up all of our lock-in.
Don't use me.
He knows I want the overhead so bad. That's not a safe jump. You're a liar. I don't trust you. Or believe you.
You're good. Take it all in.
That's not right. Oh, but he doesn't punish me. We take those.
Yeah.
But I definitely did silly there.
Whoops.
I thought he would be trying to block the overhead. Oh my god, I thought the trap was going to fuck up my Raging Strike too. Not like this. They really switched this man out. This is not the same guy we were fighting one rank ago. I'm telling you, man, he wants to farm the points off of me at Master. You're giving back points to the community by giving this Belial more points and getting him out of S++. True. In many ways, I am like a saint. He's texted too? He knows?
Loser. Hey, man.
Rapid dash. Oh, I tried to run up and throw him, but he was not convinced it was my turn. And you know what? I was kind of lying. It wasn't my turn. It was neutral.
Upsy daisy. Here I come.
Upsy daisy.
All in.
Belial wants uppies. I'm dead, man.
Strike one.
Oh, I could have been. I think I could have been dead. He did not want it to be, and therefore it was not. Oh my god, I'm so ass.
How cute. This is getting.
He's gonna catch my backdash. I don't think I'm dead though.
You've got spirit.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh! Okay. Oh my god. The Commodus does as much damage to him as to you. Abel does that sometimes. Abel will be like that sometimes. Ay 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 ay. Ay 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 ay. My god. We barely clutched that out. A little DP at the very end there. I did it. So he baited it earlier, so I was hoping, you know, sometimes like when you get called out, you can still use that potentially as conditioning, right? I was hoping he would think it would be less likely because he's like, I killed this guy for DP earlier. There's no way he's gonna do it again. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything's computer. Anyways, it's time for me to go. Hope you're able to catch another stream. Good night, chat. I mean, I'm about to go probably pretty soonish here too. I don't think we have quite enough time to do the full little breakdown on Vakala. My god, we can talk. We can just take a look at the run real quick, but I think we'll do the thoughts on Vakala and all of this maybe on Thursday or Saturday or Sunday or something like that. We'll see. Night? Yeah, good night, brawler. My god. Okay, wait, how this felt like, was this shorter than Fairy or is this longer than Fairy? I feel like playing two zoners back to back actually does kind of help a lot. We kind of got into the mindset. Though I feel like I did play a little bit more of a rushdown Vikala sometimes than I maybe wanted it to be. Look at that, 1,819 matches on Ladiva. Oh, it was a little shorter, yeah. Yeah, it was a little shorter. Shorter than Versuja. Vikala confirmed better than Versuja. Isn't that crazy? Vikala top one. Is this the shortest one since Grand? Yeah. I think Grand's the only one that took longer. Vikala's broken, guys. I hate to inform you. Vikala is broken, and it is definitely not that no one knows anything about this character in S+ and S++. It's definitely not the fact that the only person who ever fucking rolled our pressure beat the fuck out of us. And if you don't know that everything Vikala does can be rolled, then she actually kind of has like infinite block strings, and it's pretty good. Is Vayne your only 0 matches? Is he? No. Catalina? Lancelot? Oh no, matches. Well, this is wins, but yeah, maybe I've never won on them. Win rates, 0%. I mean, there's a lot that I've never played. There's a lot of characters I've never even tried out, yeah. Not even for a little bit. In ranked, anyway. I think it's time to change that, Brick. I mean, right now, Beelzebub. Mr. Bubs right here is up next, but I saw Bubs to Masters and thought that you went crazy, but you're even crazier because you went for Vicky to Masters? The plan was to do Beelzebub. We'll do him next. If once again democracy does not get shattered by the forces of capitalism. But yeah. 100 win rate on Bubs. Damn, the run will be good. Broken ass Beelzebub, 100% win rate. You think he's next, Midnight? Listen, man, I'll take your money. But like, what do you have against Beelzebub, man? What did he do to you? What did he do to you? We'll see. I don't know if we'll do more of this on Thursday this week, or if we'll do it on Sunday again. We'll see. We'll see. Tomorrow is Ladiva Day, as usual, and then Wednesday is our little Grand Blue variety day there. So we'll figure it out. But be an awful matchup for Lucy. Oh, I see. That's fair. Anila's win rate is lower than Nier. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Someone surprised given how much she got sabotaged. I think Anila also, there's a lot of people fucking with me for like, a couple of dollars taking away 6xh and stuff like that. Whereas Nier, I think, was mostly untouched, but all my homies hate Bubs. Democracy and capitalism is a horrible matchup. That's right. I'm going back home right now. I was in the SA major in Argentina. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I didn't see it, but that's very cool. Get home safe, man. Gyoku Huan. I put that week-long 6xh restriction on you for Anila. True, right. Yeah, that was before and after I went to Japan. We had the week, like the 3 streams where we couldn't use Anila 6xh. Yeah. Yeah, Anila certainly is, Anila got a little inshitified. The win rate should be higher than Nier's, certainly. The fact that it's kind of close, it's a little nuts to show you how much of a harder time I had with Nier than the other characters. I'm trying to play a Footsie's character again. New Vein has corrupted my brain. Not a lot of Footsies in that guy, for sure. Above 50 win rate on Anila pre-rank change is actually pretty good. I think we have above 50 win rate on most of the characters, right? Besides, like, Ladiva might be the only... Ladiva's 49. Though this has been climbing up. I think my win rate on Ladiva recently has been over 50, but, like, my entire life of playing Grand Blue, it wasn't. 2B's one match, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, everyone that we got in Masters, we had over a 50% win rate for, right? Because we still climbed relatively quickly, even pre-rank changes. Sandalphon would have been like 70% if I got through the first promos right away, but that grand win rate goes kind of hard. I'm so mad, because it could have been 100. It could have been, we lost, like the very first set we played, we fought a Galleon, and we lost one of the 3 games in that set. We won 2-1. We did not lose a single set the entire way to Master on Galleon, but we lost 1 game. 1 game. But yeah, I mean, I think this Grand Run is really approaching the limits of like how fast you can get a character to Master in the new system, I think. Because we got a good amount of perfects, and the loss we had was in the very beginning of the run, right? So the rest of it was like a 30-game win streak, and I think it took like an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. It took like... The best would be fighting all Masters in full perfects. Yes, I mean, that would be probably... If you could rig the matchmaking like that, you could probably get it down to like 30 minutes or something like that. But I think we got Grand to Masters in like 70 or 80 minutes. Something along that line. Like, well, it wasn't even an hour and a half if you don't count the labbing, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do one faster than that, maybe ever. It is kind of Grand. Not only is he good, but also his game plan is so simple. You can immediately pick up Grand and know like a strong game plan for him, and go from there, right? Do we have any rushdowns left to Master? I mean, Lancelot, but like, yucky. I mean, UL, but like kind of yucky. Seox, I guess, yeah. Depending on how quick I can pick up Seox. But I think Seox is the kind of character where you're gonna lose some games just because you have 14,000 health. You know, there's gonna be some times where I just do some funny shit and die for it, I think. Playing Cat will be quicker? Maybe. I think Cat's like inherent playstyle might make it take a little longer. Maybe you can just rush people down with Cat and it could work. I don't know. Lancelot's kind of icky, I think. I don't know how well Lancelot's gonna go. We'll have to see. He's just a weird guy. He's just a weird guy, man. He's just a weird guy who plays the game weird, and he's weird. Seahawks probably pretty quick. Charlotta? Ooh, that's true. Charlotta might be really fast, actually. Because I also wonder if I could just, like, demon flip into motherfuckers and end their life. That could happen. I wonder how many, because I know my dumbass, only recently have I really stopped accidentally standing up to the demon flip. Sometimes I do it on purpose. If I don't, like, if I don't think it's going to be command grab to make certain things less plus or something like that, but most of the time now I don't accidentally stand up into demon flip, but that took me a long time. I wonder how much like demon flip command grab is gonna kill some people, and how many people in like S plus or S plus plus, even if the grab whiffs, aren't gonna punish it. You know. Rushdown probably leans to perfects. Yeah, if you just like win, you just like 2-touch a guy, and then you know, demon flip cooks me. I hate that thing. Galleon coming out, I think maybe a little better too. Now there's 2 things in the grab. Sorry, 2 grabs in the game where you crouch to dodge them. So I think that helped out. You know, she's not like unique anymore. I put all my mental stack into 2Hing Charlotte. Me too. And in my experience, that works out really well. And it's one of the big reasons that I don't really understand the perceived strength of the character. Because it feels like, you know, maybe you could argue that if you're putting all your mental stack into anti-air and can get away with some other stuff, but like, there is no other stuff. Her only reaction checks they all lose to 2H, you know? Otherwise, it's like you're just playing basic-ass Grand Blue Strike Throw. I don't know. But yeah, fellas, I mean, I guess that's a good time to call it, probably. Probably just need to treat her like Bubs. Yeah, that's probably a good time to call it, I suppose. We'll talk about Vikala and start Bubs, presumably. Maybe Thursday, maybe Sunday, depends on what we end up doing. Tomorrow's Ladiva Day. Gonna sign up for Creamland. Gonna try and keep moving up in Grandmaster. I think we probably got kicked out by this point. Let's try to get Grandmaster back and actually make some progress, see what we can do, and then join Creamland and see how that goes. And Wednesday, I don't know yet. We have a couple ideas. We'll see, though. We'll see what we end up doing on Wednesday. For now, though, I guess we'll find someone to raid on Twitch, and we'll end the stream on YouTube. Sunday, I will not be around on Thursday. It's sabotage because of Anime Expo. Usually, I like to do Thursday as a maybe like a second sort of variety-ish day if we're not doing a wall brawl, which I'll decide. Maybe we'll do a wall brawl. We'll see. But regardless, I'm going to end the stream on YouTube, find someone to raid on Twitch. Goodbye, YouTube, and thank you, Midnight, for the 50 to make me play Vakala. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun at the end of the day, and I appreciate the support, obviously. Let's see, who are we gonna raid? Who's raidable?